there's only a take one.
There you go.
All right, so having just recapped with the group previous to starting the session, there is no need for a recap this week. I'll just say that we left off in the middle of this crumbling, decrepit room with a gargoyle fountain. And having reached a tentative truce with 2 Nothics that occupy this room, we'll pick up there.
Can I just add one more other piece of information? So we did go through a couple of rooms, killed a bunch of guys, and there was a point where Starsha erringly went ahead of the group and opened a door that caught a lot of attention. It was a little dicey. I think that's the only thing of note.
By dicey, you mean entertaining.
Felix used a very adeptly placed spell magic. Well done.
Oh yeah, Lucid. That's a good thing for you to know. Two different casters. A caster twice cast Sleet Storm, which is a massive AoE, persistent AoE that blinds everything in its radius, and also forces repeat concentration saving throws at the start of each of your turns if you're in it. Very, very good thing to have a dispel prep for. You did it, and you did awesome. So nice work.
Hell yeah.
You also opened a door and fireballed an entire room.
Yes, you did do that.
Yeah, also nice work.
I'm a fireball.
You've done a really good job of building a theme for your character that is easy to follow when you're not here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at one point I was going to have you sit down, and I think it was after you guys had taken care of the majority of the room, Felix was just going to sit and, like, pull out a watch and start tinkering.
Sounds like me.
Mm-hmm.
On brand.
Yeah, so you've reached a tentative truce. These 2 things have moved over there, sort of surrounding Winter, but Aranor's right there.
I do have something to
like
ask. I do have something to ask Bry, I think, because I don't recall his Moss's words before he was frozen in place for a minute, but was it clear to us what had happened to him? Because Winter doesn't know what these things can do. They didn't target her in that way.
No, you've heard them talking about secrets. I think you shared one, and it gave you a secret in return, but you wouldn't be able to tell if a secret had been shared or given or taken by these guys.
No, but Moss is looking. Moss was yelling something. He's clearly, unhinged, and this thing's done something to him. So she's wary, but I don't. Unless he clearly said you took a memory from me, she's gonna keep doing what she's doing.
He did. Moss did say something along the lines of, "That's mine. That you can't have that." I think we did have an exchange where it was implied that they'd taken a secret.
It was implied, but it was unclear.
Yeah, I don't think it was explicitly stated.
Okay. I'm gonna make a insight check. This is more just for me to see how intuitive Winter is into what's going on. Not asking for anything. Yeah, on brand. Okay. Yeah, not looking for anything extra. Just getting a sense of how well she'd assess the situation, and the answer is not well. So she's gonna try and continue to parley with these things and try and get more information from them. And I'm going to stop for a second. If anybody else has got anything they want to do before I talk to these things, please feel free.
Is Moss released yet?
Yeah, it dropped, I think, before the other one moved over there.
Okay, so what order do you want to do this in? I'll say bluntly, Moss is extremely upset. Bad thing's going to happen.
Game still paused too, Darkstar, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just to prevent any doors from opening.
Shenanigans.
Wow.
But yeah, you guys are free to do whatever you'd like to do. You're not in initiative. Yeah, the first thing everyone does, spins their doodads.
I was teaching Lucid.
Moss, having been released from the paralyze, scream in frustration, "How could you?" And they took that from me. I did not give it. And he's going to rush at this thing.
Well, I mean, if we're going to react to that, then I guess we better roll initiative, huh?
Well, no, he's just rushing forward.
Yeah, okay, well, I mean... Winter's just going to shout, "Moss, cool it! We have a chance to learn something! What's wrong with you?" And if he's going straight for it and doesn't stop, she's going to cast a spell.
Well, he's rushed right towards the thing, so that would have been all his movement.
I'm going to cast Banishment, then. Normally the let's see, spells banishment, normally a component required is an item distasteful to the target. I think this Nothic suffices for that. Winter's gonna grab the Nothic and just hold a hand up and just shake her head with kind of a sad look on her face and make a clenched fist. Charisma 16 saving throw.
You're banishing the Nothic?
I'm banishing Moss.
Oh, okay.
So are we rolling initiative for this, or
nope?
It's okay. So I'm doing a charisma save.
Yes. Moss blinks out of existence mid-stride with a popping sound, and he's just gone.
Yeah, so where you find yourself, Moss, is it's a lit pocket dimension of sort of nothingness. It's not a black void. There's light, and you can move. There's just nothing else there.
Do I know what this is?
I don't think that you would. It's an arcane ability.
Don't worry, he's okay. He's gone for a minute. And she turns to the Nothic, the one she was originally talking to. We don't have a lot of time. Secret for secret. Let's go.
Yes, you share secret.
I was in a cult for a long time, and it didn't go well. Nobody knows that but me and 3 others. Your turn.
Secret. This not secret. Now everyone know. But deal. Deal is deal. And in your mind, you hear, only you hear this, but obviously the rest of you are going to hear it. Much fighting, yes. Cults no like. Fight for power.
Yeah, we kind of already knew that. I think. Did we know that? The cults don't like each other. They're fighting for power. She just shrugs. What else you got?
Oh, secret must be shared. Secret for secret, yes.
She'll lean in close and whisper, I hate reading so much. I hate it.
Yes, good secret. Secret is good.
Now you.
Many secrets we could share. Which to choose?
Something relevant, something about this place and the people in it. Something that can help us defeat them and return your home to you.
Ah, the tall one wants power, wants Gar gone.
The tall
Fights
one.
to take over.
The tall one. The tall one wants power. She turns to the others. He wants Gargon. They want Gargon. One more. You first this time. What did you do to Moss? She looks at the other one.
Ah, no secret here.
I'm fresh out of secrets. Somebody else?
How long has
I-
it been? Just 4 or 5 seconds?
Since she cast banishment,
Yeah.
it's probably 30. It's getting close to a minute.
Yeah.
You could probably get one more thing.
Felix is just thinking, well, we're about to find out what you did to Moss.
I have no secrets.
Lies. We see your secrets. All have secrets.
Winter's gonna sort of walk around behind Aranor and quietly whisper, "You know how this has to end." And she turns and looks at Felix and makes a gesture with one hand sort of down by her belt as if casting a spell. And just nods.
I'd say at this point, Moss will pop back into existence right where he left off. So yeah, Moss, to you, you've been in this empty void of a place, and now you find yourself back exactly where you were.
Moss, so I assume he was banished kind of like in mid attack on this thing.
Yeah, he was running towards it, charging at it, and was banished right as he got up beside it.
He's just going to give this primal howl of rage and sadness and betrayal, just and swipe at this thing.
Okay.
Do you want initiative rolls or?
Nope.
Can I intercept on with an enemy?
I think so.
You get what I'm saying? Because I'm within 5 foot of the Nothic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you can determine the target you're intercepting for.
Yeah, actually, you're right. It doesn't say like ally specifically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean a 15 would just hit.
I'm going to intercept it.
Okay.
Is that well? Did he roll damage?
Yeah, 7
Okay.
points.
4 points.
Oops.
Oh, 4, sorry. It was 7 for the attack and 4 for the acid, correct?
It's 15 for the
No,
attack.
Yeah, if I rolled 15 for it to hit, and then
To
it's
hit.
4 for.
Okay.
There's
So
only
you hit and
acid
then-
damage.
Right, okay. So
So-
you intercept and take how much?
So, no, the creature doesn't take any damage. I block 5 of it.
Oh, okay.
It reduces the
Gotcha.
damage.
Right. Okay.
So I just kind of, with the flat end of my sword, just kind of block his claw.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, Moss, enough! Please, calm down.
The Nothic that was being attacked will turn. and back against the wall. And hiss angrily back, but make no move to attack.
Attack of
Um,
opportunity.
You can
Oh.
take an attack of opportunity.
As he's doing that, Winter will shout one more time. What did you do to him? He's not going to stop until you tell us.
Secrets! Secrets were taken, yes. We require secrets. Secrets to live.
Yep, that'll hit. For 3 points. And at this point, I think that one in particular anyway, they've had enough. So now I think we can probably roll initiative.
Someday I'll go first, but not today.
But not today. Let's pull up some combato.
Starsha, are you muted?
My dice are slow again.
Okay.
Dark, how high is the ceiling in here?
Let me see. I think it's 15 feet.
Okay, not high enough.
Let me just double check. Yes, 15 feet. They each sort of glance knowingly at each other and crouch as they look at the group.
If secrets are not shared, secrets we will take.
Yeah, you're gonna take him right to your grave. You piece of shit.
Damn.
Shots
How
fired.
rude.
Winter, we need to work on your smack talk.
This guy will now move right up in front of Moss. Right back to where he was. No he won't. No he won't.
She's totally gonna burn their bookstore. Dark knows what I'm talking about.
Damn.
Yes.
Winter's got blood on the face.
Well, she's a little bit injured. Moss has blood on his arms.
She's not though. She's at 72. She's at full hit points.
Well,
It didn't reset for the last.
she hasn't cleaned up. Felix has got it on the back of his head.
I thought I just dyed my hair.
Yeah, they are going to. Moss, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
He gets +3.
+3. Okay, well that is enough to shake it off. You do for a moment feel your muscles ache and become heavy, and you feel ill, but it passes in just a second. It's like something couldn't take hold. That is his turn. Moss, it is your turn.
Moss will just move forward and take a swipe at this guy again. Just nothing intelligible, just screaming and roaring at this thing.
Okay.
If I can find my spell. Action.
Was that a natural 20?
No, that is a 12 plus 8.
Okay.
18 acid damage.
For 18 acid damage. This thing is now bleeding its strange, dark, thick liquid from a few places.
Oh, sorry, an ending turn.
That brings us to Starsha's turn.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay. You can just pass and go to end turn.
I am passing.
It will be your turn next.
Winter.
Winter's gonna back up over to here and blast him. She's gonna blast this one with
Okay.
2 Eldritch Blasts.
Mhm.
A 20 to hit for 10 points and a 27 to hit for 11 points. A total of 21 points of force damage.
That 21
Damn.
points. This thing drops. It's on its knees, practically laying on the ground. It looks like it's on death's door.
Yeah. How's Moss look? Is he?
Angry.
Yeah, but is he injured? Is anybody seriously injured?
Not seriously.
Moss's arms are covered in blood. You can't tell if it's his or the creature's.
All right. That'll be my turn then.
It's your turn.
Aranor.
Boy. What a quandary you have me in, Moss. Oh, shit.
I would say make an intelligence check.
Oh, no.
I know you're good at those.
How about a 4?
If
Pretty
she
good.
sees you hesitating, Winter's just gonna shout, "Come on, big boy, do your fucking job. You knew how this was gonna end."
God damn.
Yeah, you don't know. You've never seen these things before. You might have read their name floating above their head somehow, but that doesn't really tell you anything.
I mean, I saw it attack Moss, right? Or was that a mental thing, actually? Never mind.
You mean right now or last session?
Right
Now.
now, you would have seen it was a mental effect that tried to grab him and do damage. But because nothing happened, I don't know that you would have seen anything. And when you guys were first in the room, he was up in an alcove with Starsha. You probably didn't see anything.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do.
Oh, here we go.
I'm going to use my action to divine sense them.
Okay. Good call.
So it just detects good or evil.
They are registering as evil.
All right, that takes an action. So I'll
Okay.
end my turn there.
Okay. It is the second Nothic's turn.
A deal. We had a deal. Secrets for secrets. We must have them.
And he will... he's going to move. So Moss will get an attack of opportunity as it slinks away.
Seven ice and that misses.
7. Yeah, that is not going to be enough. So it slinks behind this large pillar of stone to the other side of the room. Actually, it's going to stand on the pillar. It can still see Moss, I believe. It will make
I
its
can see it.
attack. Make another Constitution saving throw.
add 3 to it, Bri.
Yeah, same thing. It you feel something trying to take hold, and it just slips away. Why is it switching the music?
Playlist.
Yeah. There we go. That is its turn. That brings us to Felix.
So do we have any idea why, like, Moss is all pissed? Like, do we know it took a secret from him?
I mean, you've heard Moss say that wasn't yours to take. You've heard Winter and one of these things having an exchange. Some of it was in their heads. You wouldn't have heard any of the secrets that the Nothic gave to Winter, but Winter, I think, was relaying them. Other than that, you haven't seen them, like, physically swipe out or attack. I think that's it.
Okay. Well, so, and do we know, I assume since Moss attacked the one in front of him, that was the one that probably took a secret from him?
Yes.
So can I just call out to it and just say, the deal was a secret for a secret. It's your turn to pay up.
Is that your action?
Yeah, sure.
Because he goes next.
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, end your turn. This thing is lying at death's door. And Felix, in your mind, you see... What would you see?
Tall one has secret hidden in filth, hidden in rugs, in furs.
This is twice now that there's been mention of this tall one.
Okay. Would I react to that, or since it was his turn?
I mean, that happened on the Nothic's turn. You would have, I would say you would have like 6 seconds to say something.
No, that's
before
fine.
it ends
I'll
its
just
turn.
keep quiet.
Okay, that's its turn. Moss.
All right, I'm going to take a swipe hit him before I say anything, because I want to know if it lands. It's 20 hit.
A 20 does hit.
And no one's going to do anything to stop that?
It's not their turn. We're in initiative.
There's no reaction that's going to happen. Aaron.
Mm-mm.
Oh, he can't.
Moss just going to yell, "I made no deal!" and swipe at him.
Yeah. It hits. That is more than enough to kill it.
And he's just going to sit there heaving heavily. You know, druids can't rage, but if they could, that'd be what Moss is doing right now.
That's going to bring us to Starsha's turn.
Yeah, I'm still staying out. Oh, excuse me.
Uh-oh. Heimlich.
She choked on her crackers.
Heimlich, somebody.
Joking. My gummies.
Are they
I'm
fun
still-
gummies or just regular gummies?
No, just regular Haribo.
Ooh, are they sugar free?
Why would they be sugar free? It's Haribo.
Because you want the shits later.
I don't think they make those anymore, actually.
I don't think so.
That doesn't make sense. That's disgusting. Why would it be sugar-free? No, I'm staying out of all that. I'm just gonna go and sit down here by the little...
By the fountain, and try not to pee yourself.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So Starsha chooses to do nothing on her turn, but sit down.
Yep.
Maybe wash her hands in the
You are
fountain.
next.
Winter.
Clean my blade.
Am I missing something? Where's the other one?
On the pillar.
It's dead.
That's right above the drip club.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I don't. I was
Camouflage.
fucking looking at spells again when its turn was up. I mean, she's not done. So, she's just gonna take a step to the right and drill it with 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
Regular ones, not the pushback. 15 hit.
A 15 just hits.
Okay, so a 15 and a 23 for a total of 15 points of force damage.
Okay.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I don't really want these things walking away with what I've told them. And, I think Moss agrees. She's just going to take a step back against the wall, and that's her turn.
Okay.
It is your turn.
All right.
Aranor. You
Yeah.
know these things are evil.
Yep. Yep. I am activating Greatsword on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it out of its misery.
I was not miserable.
16 hit.
Swing. Yes, it does.
12 points of slashing.
12 points of slashing. Okay. This thing is looking badly injured.
And I'll swing again.
Okay. $11 does not hit.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Okay. It is now its turn. It is going to attempt to... What is it going to do? It is going to attempt to move away. Oh, but I guess it won't get far, will it? It is going to run for the door.
Alright.
By jumping down behind it.
Is that attack?
You do get an attack of opportunity. As will Starsha if she chooses to take it. It ran behind her through the fountain.
20
20 hits.
for 9 points, and also it can't move. And it takes its my sentinel takes it down to 0 movement.
Okay. 9 points. This thing, it falls off of the pillar. And is standing just right beside it. Well, if you could call it standing, it's leaning on it heavily. As it is very, very badly injured. That's its turn. Oh no, it actually isn't. Because it moved before it could do anything. So it will just take its action right in front of you. I need a Constitution saving throw from Aranor.
Okay.
Shouldn't be a problem for you. Uh, 15. Yeah, that's more than enough. It doesn't succeed. You feel a sort of a sickness and a tightening ache in your muscles, but it passes.
Yuck.
It is now Felix's turn.
So I am going to hold a firebolt until after Moss's turn
Okay.
to let Moss finish it off. How do I do that in Foundry? Do I have to roll first, or?
No, we'll just say you're holding your turn until you're going to delay your turn until Moss has gone.
So I still just hit intern?
Hit in turn. I'm going to move you in initiative.
Okay.
You can roll outside of your turn though, can't you?
Yeah.
Like mechanically, there's no reason why you can't end turn and then roll later.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it would let me.
Moss isn't even looking at the other one. He is going to brutalize the corpse of the Nothic in front of him.
Okay.
You're just going to see him rage again, and his acid claws come out and just grasp this thing's head and just squeeze on it.
All right.
So yeah, you would go next, Felix. So if you were going to cast something now, you could. That is more than enough to kill it. They are now both dead. We are out of initiative.
You know the blood stays in one spot on the square?
Yep.
So if I rotate this way, I'm clean.
Uh-huh. Sounds of Moss pulverizing this thing into a paste is heard throughout this echoey chamber.
I think it's dead.
I move over to Moss and kind of try and calm him down.
Moss just stays facing away from all of you, just heaving at the exertion.
How exactly do you try and calm him down? I'm curious.
Yeah, me too.
And
They're there.
he stops and just very coldly, was I worth bartering for? Were your secrets that you obtained worth mine?
Hey,
What
Moss,
right do you have?
we weren't gonna let him go.
Those creatures were evil. I detected it.
First you hold me, then you sit back and polish your knives. How do I know you're not working for the cultists? How did you get that map? You wouldn't tell us. Who are you working for? What's your purpose? And you, and Moss finally turns around to Aranar. You ignore my warnings of Lord Commander. Held me back from that cultist who deserved justice. You intercede only when it serves yourself. What do you know of justice? You are no servant of justice. And lastly turns to Winter, and I don't know you, and I don't trust you. Dark, I'm going to do a series of actions that I don't want the group to see, so I'm just going to send you some tells,
Sure.
some Discord messages.
Moss says he's pulling down his pants. And he's pissing all over Aranar.
Joke's on him. I love it.
Aranar, really? Is this what your bedroom antics with Savra are all about?
And I preemptively press to digitation in case there's any splash. Did you say any of those things to me, Bray?
No, he seemed to only be speaking to Winter, Aranar, and Starsha.
No, I did all that. So I think yelled at you for holding me back.
Oh, okay.
I definitely looked at you.
Oh yes, yeah, you held me back. Yeah.
My hand is bloody.
Okay. So I'll give you guys just a couple of seconds to react. Moss unleashes this verbal onslaught on all of you. You know, is it warranted? In his mind, it clearly is. And at the end of his, I guess, verbal assault, he disappears from sight.
Can I just amend that a little bit, Dark?
Sure.
You see kind of darkness pulse in around him, and just you know this all well because it's Pass Without Trace, so it just pulls in around him, just only him and no one else, and then he's gone.
Moss, can you still see your token on the map?
It's all pitch darkness.
Okay, shit. Okay. How do I do this?
Darkness.
Was there something else other than Pass Without a Trace there?
Yeah, you don't know what happened. He just disappeared from view. You saw the beginnings of Pass Without a Trace. You guys have seen this many times before. And then he disappeared. You should be able to see yourself now, correct?
Yes.
This is not quite 100 and... But how far is this?
Can I just take control of moving him?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But you guys, you see this Pass Without a Trace begins to take effect, and then he disappears. I would say roll a perception check, all of you. Except Moss.
Can I get guidance on that, Moss?
Amazing.
Felix has no idea what just happened. Winter has no idea what's happened. Aeronor definitely has no idea what's happened. Starsha, you think you maybe heard movement, but you're not sure. You think you heard somebody leave the room, but that would be all that you would know.
Kind of wonder what secret he took.
You don't know.
No, I'm saying that to the group.
Yeah, and I mean, the group wouldn't know any of the secrets that were shared back and forth between... well, Winter actually said a couple of them out loud. I don't think she would have even known better. Maybe not the first one, but the second one definitely, because I think the first one, you leaned in really close. But when you were like, I was in a cult, there was... That was heard in the group.
So I would just tell the group the secret that the one Nothic said, and just, well, that's apparently what Mosh traded for, at least.
I can find Moss. Possibly.
I'm sure he's a spider or something crawling around here.
Yeah, I mean, for all you know, he's gone home. You guys don't know where he went. So, the room has been dispatched. There's nothing else of value in here. What would you guys like to do?
Well, what are we doing about Moss? Are we leaving him be, or
Well,
What-
I mean,
what
do you really think going and finding him is going to make things better right now?
I mean, he's been a member of our group since the beginning. We've been through
Yeah,
a lot.
well, maybe he needs some time to cool down. I mean, he's clearly capable of disappearing if he wants to, so maybe we should just let him take a minute.
What are the rest of
You all
doing?
heard my secret, so you can't leave this room alive either. No?
Who hasn't joined a cult?
Really?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
You have more fun as a member, but you make more money as a leader.
That's true. You don't really have that much fun as a member. You got to do usually a bunch of horrible shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Starsha,
I don't know how
what
to
are you
find
doing?
him.
I mean, does it matter that where he went? Let's just keep going. He can come find us if he wants to.
Yeah, it's not like you guys move with stealth and are difficult to locate.
Follow the bodies.
All right. Well, let's listen at this door here.
Roll a perception check.
8.
You don't hear anything.
Starsha, can you listen at the door?
Starsha, surprisingly, you don't hear anything either.
Nothing. Quiet, let's go.
Boom.
What you see is a hallway that just seems unending. Most of it seems in decent repair. It is straight and moves on forever, as far as you can tell, in the darkness. There's no
Okay.
light that you see at the end of the tunnel. There is no sounds you can hear up ahead. And if you look down at the ground, there are a handful of tracks leading in for the first 20, maybe 30 feet, and then nothing. It's like the people that occupy this temple had a look, maybe when they first got here, because the tracks do look old, saw that it led nowhere or went much farther beyond than they needed, and turned around.
So we've seen, I mean, Winter hasn't, but the party has seen tunnels like this before that lead into other parts of the ancient city, right?
Yeah, I mean, the majority of you know, based on the information you've gathered, what you've seen of Starsha's map, and the places that you've seen, that this was once a massive underground complex. So you have no doubt that this eventually will lead somewhere, but it doesn't seem to be connected to anything that the Temple of the Crushing Wave is using right now.
All right. Well, I'm looking at the map of what we've seen so far. There's a stairway with going across the water. A stairway with a platform going across the water down south. Should we head there next? Okay.
Do we have any idea of where, like, because I haven't seen the map, so I don't know anything. Does that make sense, what Deeps is saying, to go that way?
Yeah. I mean, it's really one of the only pathways left to you that you haven't explored.
Okay. I will follow the Drip Club.
All right. Winter, what are you doing?
Trying to follow the party, but running into walls. There we go. Yeah, Winter's just gonna quietly follow along. There's some tension here. She's new. It's not really much she can do to help other than just follow along and try and keep people alive.
Oh, those guys are dead.
Yep. There's
Yep.
just a bunch of bodies
That's-
left in that room.
That's the room you fireballed.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Ah,
Doesn't matter.
trying to
Well, you
move.
left your drift globe.
Can you just put the drift globe down there for me? Like, there we go. Okay.
Now, are any of you keeping an eye out? Are you moving stealthily? What are you guys doing?
Do we feel that anything we've cleared it out, right?
This pathway that you were traveling down, yes, you have cleared it out.
I wouldn't worry about stealth then.
Okay. Are you keeping an eye out for anything? Are you looking for where Moss went? Are you are you guys just moving to follow Aranor?
I'm constantly listening and trying to determine if there's anything up ahead or anything like that.
Okay, give me a perception check.
God damn.
Yeah, there's the sound of the water moving sluggishly. It's not moving very fast pace in this canal here under the bridge. You can see a light on the other side of the bridge. It looks like it's a short bridge just across the channel there. And then it looks like you can see the outline of other buildings beyond that.
Okay. Continue across.
Okay.
Go to this door here.
Okay.
Starsha, come listen to this door. Please.
Are you being quiet?
Yeah, Starsha.
I don't know where you went.
Where's Starsha? Oh, they're way past you, Starsha.
Oh, they just
I'll
kept
move
going?
you. Yeah, you can see that they've all up and crossed the bridge. So Starsha jumps in the water and swims across.
Yeah, listen to the door. All right.
You listen at this door. Uh,
Yeah, nothing.
what room is this? There we go. Listening at this door. What did you roll? 10. Even with a 10, from these doors I've explained before. Oh, Jesus Christ. Did you open the
Sorry.
door?
That wasn't me.
I didn't
No.
mean to. I was clicking to move the map around, and I clicked on the door by accident.
Don't click on doors. You
well,
can
it was
hear-
under my mouse.
You can hear a sound. Several sounds. It's difficult to make out what it is. These doors, they're the same as all other doors in the entire Dwarven complex that you've seen so far. They swivel on a central pivot. But there are small gaps above and below. And while you don't see any light coming out, there is a smell. It is a musty sort of odor seeping out. And you can hear sounds. It's difficult to tell what they are. Maybe animals? It doesn't really sound like talking. But there's definitely a sound from inside this room.
How well do the doors seal?
Fairly well.
Okay, so not something a rat could crawl under.
No,
or
like
anything.
I said, that you don't see any light coming out from underneath the doors. You hadn't previously, but there is enough of an air gap, obviously, to let they're not sealed rooms, and she notices a smell coming out of this one.
Is this something worth investigating, guys, or do we just move on?
Well,
Moving on, it is.
Our our average so far is we open a door and it's a fight. So the question is more: do we want another fight or not? And what does it get us if we do?
Do we have any idea what we're looking for here?
I don't know.
leader.
What are you looking for?
It's just the cultist leader. Like I wasn't sure if there's been any other like hints or anything.
Mm-mm.
Well, there's the tall guy
Yeah.
that we learned about from the Nothics, and I'm gonna assume he's some sort of henchman, right hand, sub commander something.
Russian sub commander?
And we know that Gar, who I think is their leader, has gone down below. Another Nothic secret from last week.
Yeah, the things you learned from the Nothic is that Gar is gone. Gar has gone below. What exactly that means, you're not sure. That was just a secret that he shared with Winter. You know that the Tall One seeks power and wants Gar gone, and that the Tall One has something hidden. That's what you've learned from the Nothic. Outside of that, you know that this is a sort of headquarters of the cult of the Crushing Wave.
Yeah. That's why we're here, Lucid. It's the next. We're looking for the next leader, like we found in the air.
So this is the area directly after Moss played with the Mostopus.
Yes.
Yeah, that's down south where he was Octopus Man.
Okay, cool.
Mostopus.
Mostopus.
Down
Octopus.
south in the bayou.
What are you eating?
No,
Uh-oh.
popcorn. Do you want some?
No.
Okay, I'll save some.
All right. I don't think we need to look in here. Any disagreement there?
If you don't think so, then I'll agree.
I'm good.
So, Darkstar,
Mm-hmm.
the map, did the drift globe go that far where I can see that circular? Because I can see it on my map. So anything I can see on my map, the drift globe.
Let me
can
see
see,
what you
right?
can see. Yeah, it would have lit it. So you can see that there's a hallway that leads to something.
Okay.
It would have just been a shadow in the dark as you were coming across the bridge.
All right, gonna move down. I fucking.
What's the matter?
How do I deselect?
You're fucking what? How
There
do
we
you
go.
deselect?
Yeah, I moved the drift globe
Oh.
into that room. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay. You move the drift globe into that room, and you can see from there that there is a door in the far corner.
So, guys, should we go check out that circular thing first? That looks pretty interesting.
Sure.
As you move closer and approach the opening into this room, you can see, as well as hear, that it appears to be a fountain. It is quite tall. It is multi-tiered. It seems to have decorative fish swimming around the edges of the second tier.
Oh, I can hear it if I get close to
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Not again.
It doesn't sound quite like it makes you want to pee, though.
All right. Move the drift globe there. Uh-oh.
The drift globe gives off a lot of light, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes,
Let me make a couple of rolls here.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I mean that's the downside to using the drift globe, or to torches for that matter. Torches don't spread light quite as far, but the drift globe's light is distinct. It's a bluish color and it spreads a long distance. All right. Let me see. So in the room with the fountain.
I mean, I can't look all the way down this hallway.
You can see really far.
Yeah, that's like we don't want to shine the light down there. There's people down that hallway.
Yeah, I mean, you could have let Starsha go ahead. She would have maybe said that to you. Keep the light in the back a little.
Mm-hmm.
Because Starsha can see in the dark, and I'm pretty sure Winter can as well.
Yep. Yeah, she's got her goggles on, so she can see 120 feet.
Yeah, so, I mean...
Which I think is the same range as Starsha.
No, Starsha can see 60 feet. Dark vision is normally 60 feet.
There, that's Aaron's intelligence too.
I thought her type of elk could see farther. But
Nope.
maybe I'm thinking
I
of
don't
drow.
think so. I think you are. She's not a drow. Her skin is the opposite color. The room with the fountain... Nope, that's the wrong thing. As you get closer to it, you pick up a couple of motifs. It looks like dancing merfolk that sort of stand as the pillar in the center of this large, tall fountain. Oh, it says the fountain is dry. Well, in my world, it's not. Part of the sculpture has been badly damaged. Two of the merfolk are missing their arms. A third is missing her head. From this room, there is a hallway that leads to the north and to the south. And to the east, there is a door. Nope. There's a hallway to the north, the east, and the south. To the west, there is a door. The door... anybody who's close to the door, make a perception check. I would say Winter and Aranor. Aranor's like, it's a door and it's dark. And I whoopsed about the light, so maybe he's thinking of other things. But Winter, you notice that it is covered in painted glyphs, and beneath it are images with aquatic motifs. All of this is sort of marred by long scratches that obscure any meaning that you would be able to infer. As if it has been personally vandalized.
She's gonna risk walking over to it.
Mhm.
Just quietly walk over to it and inspect it closely.
Mhm.
Maybe have a listen.
Okay, make a perception check.
Natural 20 for a total of 20.
You hear periodic movement in there. You get the sense that the room is occupied, but either whatever is occupying it is quiet or is just not really moving. Maybe it's something small, maybe it's something that's just not really moving much. You're not sure. But it definitely is occupied to your senses.
Yeah, she's gonna just snap her fingers a couple times to get somebody's attention and point at the door and put her finger up to her lips.
I would say Starsha, being able to see farther than everyone else in the dark, other than Winter, you would have seen people
I
In
did
the
see
room.
people.
in the room above you, telling Aranor to keep the drift globe back. Because what you can see as you look is eventually this room looks like it opens up into a large room with taller ceilings than you've seen previously.
Yes,
You can't make-
tables too.
You can't make out too much on the sides, but it does look like there are several long tables in this room There's a light deeper in along one of the pillars, it looks like. And beyond that, beside that, it looks like piles and piles of crates, boxes, barrels, goods stacked up in this room. You don't know how many individuals, but you can definitely see at least 2. They all seem to be moving around, examining the goods or the supplies that are in this room. So that is the information you all have.
Okay. Do we want to move up north and deal with them? Or go check out this door? If we open this door and start combat, then that's going to alert the others up north.
You said this door was vandalized?
Yes.
Yeah, like
Looking at the
Winter
door,
would point out what she saw to the others so they can
It
also
looks
see
like
it.
this was a heavily decorated door at one point with aquatic motifs and designs, painted glyphs. But there are very, very long scratches all over it that obscure any meaning that the glyphs or the decorations would have had.
Does it look like a heavy door, or?
Yeah, it's a heavy stone door, just like the others that you've seen. It's just that this one looks like it was once heavily decorated and seems to have been purposely vandalized.
It's a pretty heavy door. We could probably go north and check that out.
I can make 3 of us invisible for an hour. Does that help? Does that do anything for us?
Yes. Starsha can stealth. And, yeah. We can do that.
But making us invisible doesn't solve the problem of being able to see.
That's true.
Well, we bring the drift globe with us. I was just thinking about going into that room up north of here and asking those fine folks a few questions. Might actually get away with it if, there's only one of us. That they can see anyway.
It's not too far. We can wait here.
Yeah, that works. I guess I can just, leave if things go poorly. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Winter's gonna pull out her Rod of the Pact Keeper. It's a 1.5 long rod with a odd bluish translucent gem embedded in the tip. It's made of a tarnished brass, and she's going to focus on it for a few seconds and utter a command word to regain a spell slot once per day. Sorry, a lot of clicking through a lot of pages here to find the thing to tick. There we go. Uncheck that.
So what is the plan here? Winter's going to walk into that room on her own?
Yeah, she's just gonna straight up walk in. Hey guys, what's going on? Got a couple questions for you. Kind of lost. Hi.
Why don't I go with you invisible? Or why don't we go with you invisible? Actually, I don't know about.
That's kind of what I was saying. And then if things go south, you just
we pop out. Yeah, I feel like I'd rather do that.
I mean, I'm serious. I can just leave anytime I want. I could just teleport back to you or whatever. Turn invisible myself and walk away, or heck, I don't even need to go in there. I got a little friend I can send in there.
All right. Well,
Nobody's going to question you about your little friend, clearly.
what is your little friend?
Too late. The time has passed.
I was eating chips.
And
Wouldn't you
everybody
like to
eats
know?
some but me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, don't cast any spells, and don't slap anybody unless you want to break the spell. And here we go. And
Are
she
you
will-
bringing out your little friend?
No. No. She's no. Why? She's just gonna walk in there. She'll cast invisibility on at 4th level on the other 3 in the party.
Okay.
And so the 3 of you turn invisible, and she is concentrating. And she will just walk in.
Am I bringing the drift globe along?
Oh yeah, bring that. So Winter's just gonna kind of nonchalantly walk up, hands in her pockets, maybe whistling a little tune.
Can you guys still see each other?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
I can barely see myself.
Yeah, you guys have all gone because I put the invisible marker on you.
I can see other people.
You should be able to see Winter. Just
Yeah.
maybe not each other. You wouldn't be able to see Felix or Aranor. And likewise, they can't see you.
Mm.
Winter, they have vanished to your eyes. So you move up into this room that is, it's a little bit brighter lit. You see 4 individuals near you. Looks like they're organizing or taking catalog of items in this pile. And 2 of them turn in surprise and look at you. Who are you? How'd you get in here?
Before I say anything, question for you: should I be able to see something way off to the left? Because I can.
Let me see.
Like, I don't know if that's supposed to be hidden or if it's visible at the surface of the water. Or okay, thank you.
That is a my bad.
Well, hopefully nobody else saw it. She'll just kind of, oh, hi. Hey, I'm lost, but I'm looking for. I think you guys might be the guys I'm looking for. I don't know his name, but there's a really big guy, tall guy, big guy. I'm supposed to talk to.
Who sent you? How did you get down here? They all have
I,
weapons drawn.
Yeah, that's fine. She doesn't. She's taking her hands out of her pockets and just kind of holds them up. Well, it's a really long story, but it's a really good one if you've got the time. Look, I'm looking for the big guy. I'm really only supposed to talk to him. I have a message for him that is for his ears only.
Gar's not here right now.
No, not him. The other one.
There is no other big guy.
Tall guy. Tall guy? God, I gotta look at my notes. She stops and just sort of stands there and taps her foot and looks up at the ceiling. He was, yeah, the tall one.
Tall one. I mean,
Who's
Gar's
the
tall, but he's not that tall.
Who's the tallest guy you got?
Oh, you mean the hag?
Oh, maybe. Oh. Sure, let's go with that. Look, I don't really know. Just following orders.
Orders from who?
I'm gonna make a deception check, and it's not great. Look, so somebody in Candlekeep sent me here. I've got a message for the tall one. It's supposedly really important and for their ears only. That's all I got.
What the hell's a Candlekeep?
It's a big library with a lot of people in it, and
The woman in the back. It's a library, you idiot. Why would anyone from Candlekeep want to deal with the hag?
Look, I don't know. I just do what people ask me to do and make a little coin at it.
Well, you better start talking, girl. What is this message you have for her?
I mean, it's for her ears only. Are you fucking deaf? It's for her ears only.
You'll be smiling out your backside if you don't answer my question. How did you get down here?
I walked, and then I took a boat, and then I walked some more. You guys aren't very hard to find.
How did you get past the ghouls?
The what? Oh, them? Oh, I mean, they weren't really a problem.
I told Gar we needed to up security in the entrance.
Yeah. Look, about that, you should probably send somebody east of here. There's like 2 rooms full of bodies that I found. I don't know what happened, but crazy bunch of dead people.
Make another deception check.
Uh,
Maybe she will insight you better. Not good enough, apparently. You 3! Head out! See what she's talking about! You stay put.
Yeah.
And these 3 will head away. These 3 will head away.
Bye. So, this hag, where do I find her?
I don't think you'd actually want to find her.
Maybe
She's south
I
of here.
do? Cool.
You see
okay,
that big
cool.
fountain back there?
Mm-hmm.
There's a door. She's
she-
marked it as her own.
Oh. Well, I was just there. This feels like a huge waste of your time. I'm so sorry. Well, you know what? While I'm here, are you guys recruiting? Because,
Of course we're recruiting. We're always recruiting.
right. She's kind of looking around and kind of walking around as she's talking. What's in the room? I'm happy to make a perception check.
What is in the room? What is not
Nothing,
in the room?
apparently. Yeah.
Oh.
On brand.
In this room, you can see 6 tall columns of cracked and chipped red marble. Oh, I made it black marble because A, I didn't have red, and B, it didn't seem fitting. It lies east of what looks like a large underground lake. You can just sort of barely make out the edges of it in the darkness. It looks like provisions, goods, trunks, chests, casks, sacks. There's some bundles of maybe like rugs, valuable furs and pelts, sacks of provisions like flour, meats, smoked and salted meats, barrels of ale, wine, casks, all kinds of shit in this room. There's 3 long tables with benches set up in the middle, so you assume that maybe they also eat or gather here. And you can just make out what looks like a large bronze gong at the end of one of the tables. You don't know if that's used to summon for meetings or if it's the dinner bell. You're not sure what that is. There is a single magical glowing torch, same with the others that you've seen in this place, on one of the room's central pillars.
And there's nobody else in the room right now.
There doesn't seem to be anyone else in the room. There is a hallway that leads farther beyond the room, and you can make out a door in the northeastern corner, as well as a couple passageways that lead back to the east.
Right, just kind of strolling nonchalantly, Winter's going to put herself between this person and the gong, and hope that her friends are closing in, doing something, moving around the room.
What are you doing there, girl? I told you she's back there.
Well, I'm just having a look around. This looks like a really nice place. If I join, do I get to eat here and hang out with you guys?
Yeah, this is typically where we eat.
And What? I didn't catch your name. What was your name?
My name is, do she have a name? Let me see. Her name is Maeve. My name's Maeve.
Hi, Winter. Look, I don't want to take any more of your time. I think maybe I'll just, I don't know, be on my way or something. She
Well, if
kind
you're
of
going
looks
to
at
see the hag, best of luck to you.
Well, I mean, you can
If
come
you
with me if you want.
survive. Oh, no. I have work here. You couldn't pay me to enter that woman's room.
Well, okay, but I mean, there's got to be some way to talk to her without, risk, right? Like you bring her a gift or something.
Yeah. Your face.
What about your face?
Oh, my face. She doesn't care for my face, which
Oh.
is what allows me to talk to her. You might want to rough yours up a little.
What?
She tends to not like pretty things.
Well, thank you so much. I'll take that
That's
as a
not a
compliment.
compliment when you're entering her territory.
Yeah, well, yeah, maybe I'll take your face then.
Nope, this is my face. You're gonna have to find your own.
No, I think I'll take yours. And she's going to cast Hold Person.
What does she have to roll?
It's a Wisdom DC 17 saving throw.
Wisdom.
Unless she wants to counterspell me.
She failed her wisdom.
Oh, then she is held and the invisibility drops.
All right.
Oh, look, guys, I don't know.
Person.
I mean, that really didn't feel like, oh, you got 6 seconds, do something.
I'm gonna punch her.
Right in the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
She is paralyzed for
Yeah, I'm looking for a paralyzed token.
Wisdom saving throw at the end of each of her turns. She is paralyzed for the duration until she makes a save, and paralyzed, I believe, is an auto crit for melee. Automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Attacks against have advantage. Any attack that hits is a crit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. So,
You're gonna regret this, girly. And you said invisibility drops?
yeah.
I'm just gonna double firebolt when it's my chance.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you can, Deebs, you can, I mean, like, hit her with the flat of your blade. You can, as long as it's not, like, spell damage,
Yeah.
you can, incapacitate her with
That's what I'm trying to
killing
do.
blow. Yeah, but you gotta grind through probably 50 or 70 hit points first.
And Maeve is
Yeah.
paralyzed, so she didn't say shit.
Oh yeah, correct. Cannot move or speak.
You inferred it from the look in her eye. Yeah. Do I need to roll initiative? It's just her. She's immobilized.
I mean, you could hand wave it and say, we all walk up and smack her around and knock her out, or we can do
Yeah.
this by
So I
numbers.
mean,
Totally up to you.
she's paralyzed right now. What are the rest of you doing? Aranor wants to knock her out, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's my plan.
Okay. How are you going to do that?
Just trying to incapacitate her. I'll use my sword.
Mhm. That's called killing.
No, I mean the hilt of my sword.
I see.
Yeah, unfortunately, D&D has no rules for knocking somebody out. You basically have to kill them on the killing blow. Declare that it's
Yeah.
non-lethal damage.
Alright.
It's absolutely silly.
Yeah,
Well,
so I would
I'll-
say tell me how you're knocking her out. You're gonna hit her in the head with the back of your sword,
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yep.
Give me, let's say strength. Give me a strength check.
I'm rolling absolutely shitty tonight.
Well, it was a 20. No,
It was
that's
10.
not an unarmed strike. It's a 10. I mean, you hit her, and it appears to daze her, but she doesn't seem to be out. But again, you're not in combat, so
We'll hit her again.
Twitter again.
Winter's already pulling out a length of rope to tie her up with.
do you indeed hit her again?
Oh, God, it seems terrible. She's restrained already. I'm not gonna hit her again. Just tie her up.
Okay.
I'm gonna help Winter tie her up.
Yeah, so the two of you get her well tied up. You're tying her legs, or you're tying her. Tell me how you're doing this.
I'm checking my inventory to make sure I actually have rope. I'm sure I do.
I have 50-foot of rope.
Oh yeah, so do I. Yeah.
I would
So,
say you'd be able to find it in the room if you didn't.
Yeah, I mean, while she's standing there, Winter's 4.5 feet tall and has a strength of 8, so she's just kind of she's wrapping rope around her feet,
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of looks at Aranor like,
You got the rest?
help. And I think I'm gonna make I don't know, what do you think, a survival check to
For what?
see how well I tie her. I don't know,
I think between the two of you, you can get her tied. But I mean, are you tying her to something, or are you just tying her cartoon style with several coils?
yeah, tie her up cartoon style so we can take her somewhere else, because those guys are going to be back at some point.
Okay.
I mean, she seems to know stuff. Maybe we can take her somewhere quiet and get some more information out of her.
Okay, so yeah, you spend a minute or two tying her up before the paralyze wears off. How long does paralyze last?
Hold person is 60 seconds, but every 6 seconds, every turn, she can make a wisdom saving throw again.
Right. She's made a couple and she keeps failing.
Okay.
Yeah, so you successfully get her all tied up. What are you doing now?
We should find a safe place, somewhere out of the way, somewhere quiet.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
Let's move down.
I'm assuming Aranor is carrying her.
Yeah, I'll carry her.
You get down to the fountain room. And as Winter is looking for maybe where to take her, guards! Our paralyze is worn off.
No, see, we should have knocked her. God damn it.
Summon the guards!
How deep was the fountain?
The fountain is not very deep. But the fountain is relatively loud, so you don't know how much of this has been muffled.
I mean,
I'm gonna swing at her to knock her out.
yeah, it's
go
not
ahead.
much, but Winter's gonna run over with her Rod of the Pack Keeper and start banging her on the head, trying to knock her out.
Both of you give me a strength check.
$14.
That didn't roll, did it?
Nope.
There we go.
16.
Wow.
Yeah, between the two of you combined, like repeatedly bashing into her, she eventually gets knocked out.
Jesus.
Holy shit, we're not good at this, guys. Still better than copying books. What's down here? Just gonna sneak a peek down this hallway. Oh man, I don't know where that goes. We gotta find a quiet spot somewhere. She just starts pacing nervously around the fountain.
Why don't we just throw her in the room with the hag?
You think that'll work?
We gotta go in there anyway.
Yeah.
If that's the tall person.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
Yep.
I got nothing better. Works for me. Let's go. I'm also out of spells.
Mm.
Oh, that's good.
Is the door locked?
Make a perception check. No, you had a good perception check earlier. It doesn't look like it's locked or barred in any way.
I'm going to open a door.
Okay.
Yeah. She'll step aside and
Oh!
let. Oh Jesus! Well, that's a tall one or two.
Should we throw her in there?
Just toss her in.
So as you open the door, you see two creatures inside. One of whom turns to look at you. Huh? What doing? Answer me, Smash!
We found this one causing trouble. Throw her in there. Put she in there. It's not paladin-like.
Why Maeve here?
Oh no, they know her.
This is terrible. This is all terrible.
It's not her. It's an imposter that disguised herself to look like Maeve.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why you no Smash?
Well, we did. Figured you'd want to finish her off.
Ah.
Witcher just turns and looks at the others. She's got this panicked look on her face.
He looks towards the other in the room, who looks at him. Oh no. Who shrugs. He looks to be just waking up. Oh, me like Smash. He's gonna smash.
Amazing.
All right, he's gonna smash. It's gonna be Is it an auto crit because she's tied up?
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's
And unconscious?
Not paralyzed. Here we go. Unconscious creatures, incapacitated, can't move or speak. Automatically fails dex and strength saves. Attacks against have advantage. Any attack that hits is a crit within 5 feet.
I mean, he crit anyway.
Oh Jesus.
Okay. Let's see. That is most of her health. So I mean, she's bound. She's awake now, but she's badly injured. What's going? What are you fools doing?
No, don't listen to her. She'll cast a spell on you.
Oh, smash! The other one's gonna move up and also smash. That is definitely a hit. She's dead.
Oh, that's pretty easy.
Wow.
Hey, do either of you big strong fellows know where the hag is? The tall one?
Oh, hag sleeping.
In here?
In room. He indicates behind him to a curtained off entryway.
Oh.
Don't make noise.
So,
Okay.
What are these? Do we know what these things are?
You have seen ogres before. Put out light.
Who moved that? Who's moving that?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Just so you guys could see what was in the room. Faluna sleeping.
Oh boy, I look at Felix.
Oh, you can always just shut the door. If she's sleeping.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
We need to talk to her though, or right?
Well, I don't think she's going to be very happy if we wake her up.
Okay. Hey, yeah,
Tuluna never happy.
we'll
You need speak.
Maybe not now.
we'd rather not wake her. We'll come back
Okay.
and shut the door.
Winter's going to lean up against the wall heavily. What the fuck did we just do? Oh god. I don't none of that made sense.
No.
But I kind of liked it.
Kind of fun.
So the others went to. What did the others do?
They
Oh,
went
I
to
see.
confirm what she said about the dead bodies in a room.
Yeah. I sent him to go check out the bodies, the rooms we filled with bodies. Hopefully they just come back here and they don't go raising an alarm. But if they do, maybe that sends a bunch of people over to a place where you aren't. So, I don't know, what's, yeah, I guess Ren's got the right idea. What's going on in this room? Anything? There's a big gong, definitely not ringing that. Gonna walk around and have a look.
Clearly not. It's not dinner time. Yeah, so you see a whole bunch of shit in here. Everything I've described. You have a little bit of time, you think, to look over this room? Everybody give me... Give me investigation checks, everyone. Not you, Bri.
Aw.
Poor Bri.
Starsha, are you rolling?
Yep.
Yeah, Starsha finds a few things. Aranor finds a couple of things. The rest of you find just basic stuff you expected to find. This looks like, for the most part, provisions to feed a large group of people. But the two of you see some other things in the mix. Some trade goods, some valuables. You think that this is more likely booty, things that have been stolen and trafficked up and down the river. You recall word of skiffs and trade boats being shipped down the river. You know about a dwarf whose book collection wound up in, I don't remember what location it was, but it went by river. You think that it's all come here. And so after taking a few minutes to look around, it comes to about 3 tons of trade goods. And it's worth a total of about 1,200 gold pieces. And you know by looking, it would take about... If you went only 2 people in a skiff, it would take 2 trips to get all of it out. So you guys would be able to take... I would say you'd be able to take about 1,000 gold worth of items. Not with you right now, but when you decide to leave, that would be the maximum amount you'd be able to carry away. There are no any specific items that stand out. It's sort of a cumulative total.
Okay.
Honey, can you do me a favor and give me a San Pellegrino, please?
Yeah, can do. One question for you to think about. Is there anything in here that could be used for destructive purposes? Any kind of explosives, flammables?
There are flammables because there are some casks of oil and
Ooh.
alcohol.
Okay. Winter's going to spend some time checking out those casks, and I'll be right back.
Okay. Other than that, like there's food, There's a lot of, like I said, dry goods, dry provisions, luxury items like rugs and silks, a couple of crates of silverware.
And we think those, just guessing that those people might return soon.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know how long they're going to be gone or whether they're going to sound an alarm. You have no doubt they're going to find exactly what Winter had described. They're going to find a bunch of dead bodies. You don't know what they're going to do from there. You don't know if they're going to report back here to that woman or if they're going to, go and alert somebody. You don't know.
Did they look like they were, I don't know, anything other than just like regular foot soldier type people?
Yeah, they just look like regular foot soldiers, like types that you had previously fought in the dungeon so far. Just run-of-the-mill, cultist types.
So we
Some
could
of
just hide and
You
let
could.
Winter tell them that the big troll guys came and took Maeve.
You could.
What do you think, Deebs?
I don't know.
Well, explain it to Poker again and see what he thinks. Starsha, what do you think of this plan? Awesome.
I reckon. Like, what's this door up there? Can I look at the door?
Well, while
There
we're,
Is that
seems
the one
to
they
be-
went in?
while we're figuring it out, I'm gonna stand over here.
No, they didn't go in the door. They just left to the east.
No.
Oh, I thought they went in the door up top.
Nope, they just went east.
Wait, they went east through there?
Where like
No, the
Where I
people
am.
went east from where Aranor is.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Down
what
the
I'm
hallway.
asking.
The door to the north, if you listen,
Mm-hmm.
you can hear the sounds of chopping.
Chopping.
Like somebody is cutting carrots on a cutting board.
Oh,
Maybe like a big bubbling soup pot or something. It sounds like this is probably the kitchen.
yeah. Well, that would make sense if we're like in the storage room.
But it definitely sounds occupied. You can hear quiet voices inside.
Okay. Well, let's not go in there. That sounds like a kitchen. And people are in there chopping.
So yeah, Poker Lucid was saying we could just all hide, and when those guys come back, Winter tells them, "Hey, while you were gone, the ogres came and grabbed Maeve."
Okay.
No.
Okay.
But Aranor might be cooking up a different plan. I don't know.
Yeah, the only thing is we don't know how well the ogres know these people. They definitely know Maeve.
I don't like the idea of hiding, but
Yeah, you wouldn't.
I mean,
And yet
Aranor
you
is
threw an
not-
innocent woman into a room of.
Dude. I
He's
sure did.
he's kind of hard to hide.
I just mean like we would hide like over these behind these barrels or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, I get you. Oh man, yeah, I got a lot of terrible decisions tonight. Let's see.
You got a lot of explaining to do to your
I
god.
sure do. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that hiding over here because they'd be coming most likely.
Yeah, they're not going to see you with that
Yeah.
giant drip
yeah,
globe.
yeah, that makes sense. All right, I'm.
Are you going to hide the light?
Yeah, I'll put the light away.
Well, it was out before when Winter showed up by herself.
Oh yeah. I'll hover it by Winter.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, she'll hang out in the room, I guess, and wait for him.
Maybe they'll get worried and they'll rush into the ogres and see what's going on, or I mean, maybe we'll have to fight them either way.
I mean, just as you guys are sort of finalizing this decision and move away to hide, you hear footsteps.
Okay. Where's Starsha?
I'm right here by the door.
You gonna stay there?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I mean,
Give me a
look, I'm
stealth
right
check, everybody.
in
Not
the
Winter.
corner.
Not Winter.
Yeah, Winter's gonna just jump up and like sit on the table.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I can do this at advantage because it's sound only, right? With my boots of Elvenkind.
No, it's not sound only. You're hiding in behind the boxes.
God damn it. I can't roll shit.
Well, you're hiding with Felix, and Felix can hear your metal creaking.
Ugh.
Maybe, let's say he, I don't know, throws some silks on you to muffle the sound.
I'm about to throw a fucking barrel like Donkey Kong hits one of these guys.
You guys are just gonna hope for the best. Everyone else, well hidden. Yeah, these guys come rushing in.
Can I, Oh, never mind. He's too big for that.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna cast minor illusion on him.
Maeve! Where's Maeve?
So the thing about that is the ogres showed up. Ogres? You guys hang with ogres? They showed up and grabbed her and dragged her off somewhere.
What?
I hid under the table. Yeah, craziest thing. Obviously, deception
God
check.
damn ogres.
Oh,
Nice.
We've had nothing but issues with them. There's a hag with them.
no.
She rarely comes out of her room anymore. It's nothing but issues. God damn it. Well, we're not going in there, are we, lads? I don't want to go in there. Maybe we'll just wait. We'll just wait and
looks around
see.
nervously. Shit.
We'll just wait and see if they let her out. Wonder what the hell they're doing. They're
probably
eating her.
Ogre stuff.
Yeah, they're probably eating her. Well, let's, we're just gonna wait here.
Did you guys find the rooms with the bodies?
Yes! So many!
Yeah, holy shit, right?
Did you see who did it?
No. No. I came in here by myself.
I don't want to be the one to tell Gar. You tell Gar. I'm not telling Gar.
Well, look, I'm...
Let's tell Maeve. Maeve can tell Gar.
I mean... I'll tell Gar. Just tell me where to find him.
Well, I'm not sure where he is. He's been gone a few days.
Days? So who's running the place, then? Don't say
Well,
Maeve.
Technically, Thaluna.
Who?
The hag.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, then I guess I better talk to her. Oh, shit. Do you guys tell anybody else about the bodies?
No, we just ran, saw him, and came back to tell Maeve.
Right. Well, you hungry?
I could eat.
There's gotta be some food in these boxes somewhere, right?
Well, yeah, but most of it's in the kitchen.
Where's the kitchen?
Right there. Right behind that elf that's standing in front of the door. Wait a minute! It's in the kitchen, right there.
Oh. Right. Well, I'll just... Yeah.
Hey,
We
did you
should-
hear something?
We should have had a signal of
Yeah, you guys can tell she's
we're
like...
fucking terrible.
She's completely out of ideas.
Let's go get some lunch.
That's a good idea. You know what? I'll hang out here. I'll wait for Maeve. If she doesn't come back, I'll go see that.
I make a little noise. Ting ting ting.
No, gosh, Ernor.
What? What? You can get behind him.
Did you hear that? Sounded like a paladin trying to hide in the dark.
Oh god.
What was that? One of them casks probably came loose. You should go check. You go check! You wait, Maeve. I'll have to listen to you. I'm going to get lunch. And one of them moves into that room. past Starsha. The door
'Cause I'm
pushes
not
open.
stealthy.
Warm light spills out. You can smell
Mm.
garlic and herbs, and it smells pretty good. And he closes the door behind him.
God damn it. You go check what that sound was. I ain't checking nothing. I'm going for lunch.
I'll go check.
All right.
Bye.
Yeah, you go check.
So Winter walks over and just kind of like pretends to look around and just whispers to you guys, "What the fuck do we do?"
What's over there? What'd you find?
A rat,
A rat?
a
God
big
damn
one,
it.
and she reaches, she kneels down and reaches into a large satchel at her side and produces a fat ass, big fat tummy rat. Just gray and brown, standard rat like you'd see running down the street anywhere. And
Must be a clumsy one.
he's sleepy, scratches himself, yawns, and she just lifts him up by his scruff and shakes him in the air. See, I caught him!
Oh, good job. Maybe we could employ you as rat catcher. We always have a problem with rats in this room.
She turns around and just tosses the rat at Felix. Here, hold him.
Well, good on
And-
you.
And Felix, a rat gets thrown in your lap. A very friendly, cuddly, slow-moving, fat, sleepy rat. And he just kind of looks up at you.
Good job, you. I think you'll make a good recruit.
Oh,
You mind keeping an eye out here while me and the lads have a bit of bite to eat?
yeah, no, go for it. I got this. Oh, yeah. Bye.
All right, I'm gonna go grab lunch.
And the third person walks past Starsha, who is so well hidden in the dark there, squeezed between the wall and the doorway, and heads in to grab lunch.
Winter is going to calmly and quietly sit down at the table and just put her head in her hands. I don't even understand what's going on right now.
Felix is just gonna start laughing.
Are you holding the rat, or did you leave him on the ground when you walked over?
No, I just put him down.
Okay. Yeah, you notice that he follows you and hops up on the bench, climbs up her leg, hops up on the bench, and just sits there next to her quietly. She's got a familiar. She doesn't use him very often, but she's got a familiar.
Nicely done, Winter. What's
yeah.
What's the next step of this plan?
Nicely done. I have no idea what we're doing. I'm surprised that didn't turn into a fight, considering everything else does.
I'm gonna walk over to the door.
Mhm.
And past this little elf here that's nice and stealth.
Oh, you don't even see her.
Oh, she's that hidden.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
am
let's open
going
the door.
to cast Arcane Lock on the door.
Oh shit! You have arcane lock. Amazing.
Okay. So the door
So
is locked
good.
now?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's so good. And not only is it locked, it's not openable.
I don't think there'll be any trouble.
Well, unless there's another exit.
That's a problem for future us, I guess. So you all heard that, right? Gar's not around, been gone a few days. We kind of already knew that, and the Hag's in charge.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
It sounds like we need to take out this hag.
Yeah. Dirk, can I make some kind of check to see if I know anything about hags, or can pull a book out of my bag of holding and start?
Sure.
She starts pulling books out of her bag, looking through them, because she's not
Yeah, I would say make an Arcana check.
not necessarily book smart. She's not. She doesn't
Anybody
have
can. Anybody can
learned
make an
knowledge,
Arcana
but
check.
yeah. Oh, that's not bad.
Hey,
Wow.
You guys all know what hags are. You know that they come in a bunch of different flavors. You know, there's you're pretty sure they're mostly fae. There's a few different types. There's green hags, there's night hags. There's I can't think of any off the top of my head. There's a few different varieties. They're big. exceptionally. Typically found in the Feywild. They're not the nicest people. They're usually pretty ugly and very smart. Not to be trifled with.
Do you think we could get the if we could get one ogre at a time to come out?
I mean, us, dipshits, literally just talked them into killing somebody for us. I think we can get them to do anything we want. They don't seem very intelligent.
If we could lead them away or bring one out at a time. I mean, ogres are nasty creatures.
Yeah. Big, too. That'd be a fight, well, I think that's a fight we don't want.
If only we had something big and smelly of our own. Felix's just gonna call out, "What do you think, Moss?"
Moss smells fabulous. He smells like patchouli.
Witcher turns to the rat and gives him a little scratch behind the ears. Don't worry, he wasn't talking about you.
What is your rat's name?
He doesn't have one. Names are powerful, and I didn't feel right giving him one. If he wants one, he'll ask.
Seems legit.
I'm going to name him Professor Von Raddington.
She looks at the rat. What do you think? Yeah, he's not sure.
He just blinks at you sleepy-eyed. Rubbing his tummy.
So do we go after the hag and the ogre things?
I believe that's the next step, is we need to do that. We need to do it quickly. We need to decide what we're going to do while they're eating. And locked in.
Starsha, you over there?
Yes.
What do you think?
I mean, what have we not explored yet here?
Well, I think there's a lot that we haven't seen, but I meant more. What do you think about those ogres? Because if it's a fight we get in, you're going to be up close to them.
Ooh, nice.
What?
I put myself on top of the globe.
I'm not worried about the ogres. They're too dumb.
But that's where the hag is. Our whole objective of this place is to take out the leader.
Well, I mean, the leader's not here, except for the hag.
Well, that's we can maybe find out.
Tell me what you guys did at the other place. You mentioned you've already done this once.
Yeah, well, we just
you take out the leader. What else? What else? You got that spear,
right?
Do you think Gar's got something like that?
Maybe, possibly.
I mean, besides the fact that it's powerful and probably worth something, it's maybe it does something. Maybe it's meaningful to them. Maybe we get all four of them and put them together into something really cool, or that's what ends the world. I don't know.
Darkstar, we determined that it was created by the elemental, right? We figured that out.
The weapon was created by?
I thought we did a history.
No, you don't know what created them, but you do know.
Or was given to him by the.
They were. You know that the prophets were called here, from wherever they were, called by elemental forces, is drawn to the elemental eye here, and when they reached this place, they found these weapons. It's like they were each calling to each of them.
Okay.
You don't know who made them. So it makes sense. You would believe that Gar has his own weapon that called to him.
I mean, the line of thinking here is we deal with the hag, great, but Gar's not here. he's got his own weapon. You know, he can use it to do whatever he does with it. I don't know. Stir up the trouble that guy that we ran into back in town said he was going to stir up. That, you know, that's actually, now that I think about it, that's really the point, right? We came here because I don't remember his name. Dudley Do Right, that left the cult. Before Moss jumped and told us that his people were up to trouble, up to no good. Maybe the same thing or something similar to, you know, what the others did in Red Larch. So we're here to stop that, right?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Okay, so what's the plan?
if we're not going after the hag, then what is the plan?
I
Well,
thought you
so-
were going after the hag.
Yeah, Dark. Sorry, the room with the ogres and stuff. Does that
Yep.
sound anything like the secret that the Nothic mentioned, with saying that there was a secret under the whatever?
Oh yeah, the furs. Yes, hidden in rugs and furs.
You're not sure. You know that the ogres told you that she was sleeping in her room and indicated behind there's a large curtain at the back of that room, which none of you have seen into. It's possible that whatever the Nothic was referring to is in there. You're not sure. It could be in the room with the ogres.
So that could be the weapon.
Or information.
Yeah, or her own personal hoard of treasure, or something she's keeping a secret. You know, maybe she's got a boyfriend, maybe she's got a kid in there. You don't know.
I think we should try for the hag, and then because none of these other guys seem like they would even want to go into that room to check on Maeve.
No, they all sound like they're afraid of Thaluna.
Yeah. They're not the only ones.
Is one of these crates, you said, like meats and stuff?
Yeah, there's like dried meats and stuff, salted pork, beef jerky.
So are we able to haul one of those like out by the door and maybe draw one of the ogres out?
Sure. Yeah, I'd say you can grab a barrel of, salted meats. Where do you want to put it?
I don't know, somewhere by the door. Maybe there.
Okay. That is a barrel of salted meat.
Assuming that's what we want to do, that would probably get their attention if they were hungry and...
Should we maybe also get a cask of wine to
Ah,
flush the meat down with?
maybe. Yep.
Or maybe two.
Maybe two.
Now you're speaking Felix's language.
I mean, we could kind of lock him down here. He'd be blocking the door from the other one.
All right, there's 2 casks of ale and a barrel of salted meat.
I need actual tokens, please, for my immersion.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Just kidding. All right.
I mean,
What do you mean, Starsha?
nothing.
What are you thinking?
More of a micropene, isn't it?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yikes. Just got out of the pool.
I'm gonna remind you guys that your warlock / healer has no spells left.
It's okay. We
Is it though?
time is of the essence.
Okay, so you've got a barrel of salted meat and a couple of casks of ale.
Can I just press a digitation, like the wafting scent of the like some cooked meat into the room?
Sure. You hear low, deep-voiced grumblings come from inside. Who out there?
We're back with lunch.
Huh? Lunch? The door cracks open. What are you doing?
They told us to bring this.
They did? They never bring lunch. We always get.
You did such a good job taking care of that imposter that they saw you fit to be rewarded?
Ah! Reward. Good. I like reward. Bring food.
You gotta eat out here though.
No. Not allowed to leave. Watch guard for Luna.
Oh, she's fine. She can handle herself.
No, she's sleeping.
Yeah.
Can I?
Wait. No, can leave.
Can I open the door on the map because it's open now?
Not open?
There we go.
No.
Is there another way in? She should be safe.
So Luna get mad when we no listen.
Oh, we'll
I'll
just
keep
eat
an eye
them.
on her for you.
Yeah, we can guard her.
Oh, you do that?
Yeah.
Make a deception check.
Mm.
Group deception check.
Hmm.
I didn't say anything.
Guidance.
You still got to roll. You're in on it.
Oh,
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh,
there it is.
I always forget Felix's high charisma.
Yeah, he's a, lying, cheating, swindling drug user.
You got to know when to hold him.
Yeah.
Know when to fold him.
There hasn't been enough women around to know if he's a womanizer, too.
Know when to walk away. Know when-
No, you bring food. Oh, me have idea. We take turn. Oh, good. We take turn. You go first. No, you go first.
I'll go first.
Yeah,
got a
you
piece
go
of meat.
first. Save some.
No, it's mine.
No, that reward.
You wanna
You,
get it?
you two big boys could have a little contest to see who goes first.
What you mean?
You take turns slapping each other until one of you, falls unconscious, and the other one gets to eat.
Oh, me love
just
slap game.
She turns around and looks at the the rest of the party, just shrugs.
That good game. Me good at slap game. We no can wake up Soluna.
Well, then just come out here and slap each other.
Not supposed to come out.
She's sleeping.
Yeah. You don't want to wake her up. so
Yeah,
come out
she
here.
not know. She sleep. Me come. Oh, I drop in instead.
Try to cockslack me.
I imagine as these ogres squeeze through the doorway, it
It is
they
a bit
rise
of a
up to their
squeeze.
massive height, towering over us. Like, oh shit, they're even bigger up close.
You watch. You guard the Luna.
Yeah, we got her. Don't worry.
Okay. We rock, paper, smack. Who go first? 1, 2, potato.
Into the room.
It's me.
Into the room.
Me go first. And you hear the sounds of them slapping the shit out of each other as you all make your way inside the room.
Amazing.
Can you lock on this side, Felix?
Can I arcane lock a stone door?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, you arcane lock the other stone door. All
Oh,
the doors
well,
here are stone. Every door in here is stone.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, that good smack. Okay, me go. And you hear them just smacking themselves silly out there.
All right.
Hopefully they knock themselves out because talking really does me in.
Mm-hmm. You've been talking to yourself a lot tonight.
Yeah, I have.
It's been really good though.
So yeah, you find yourself inside this room. It does smell a little of ogre. Let me find the right room.
A little?
Yeah, I mean it's relatively clean. You would think a couple of ogres living in here, it would be a lot worse. But there's a lot in this room. There's fine wooden furniture. There's tapestries of green and gold. There's a big bearskin carpet. It's richly appointed, very well decorated. The furniture is a bit beat up, scratched up, and some of the tapestries are torn around the edges. There's a carpet with a couple of foot-long holes in it. But it looks like somebody has done their best with what's available to richly appoint this room. There is, to the northwest, a sort of tattered brocade green curtain screening off, an alcove or another room.
Yeah, I guess with the hag in here with the ogres, they wouldn't be allowed to, ogre it up too much.
Mm-hmm.
So right here is the curtain where I am. Okay.
If you zoom in, you can sort of see it on the map.
Ah, got it. All right, here we go, guys.
What's the play? Are we gonna talk? We're gonna talk, right?
We'll try talking.
Because maybe she can help us take down Gar.
Peek behind the curtain.
You peek behind the curtain. Oh, I guess it is physically like a wall, isn't it? You peek behind the curtain. How did I do this? Oh, you should be able to move in there, Aranor.
Okay.
It's like an invisible wall. You can see a blue-skinned woman in sort of tattered-looking rags. There's bits of seaweed stuck in her hair, wrapped around her legs, trailing off of her. It smells like mildew and wet and rotting seaweed in here. And as you pull the curtain aside to step through, she begins to stir.
Who is it?
Activate Greatsword.
First of all, I don't like that voice at all. I'm scared.
Who are you?
we're
What
looking-
is the meaning of this?
We're looking for Gar.
How dare you enter a woman's chambers unannounced? Where are those two idiot ogres?
They're outside
Each other.
eating and
Outside!
slap.
They've been told not to leave.
They're slapping each other.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Who are you? State your business. Why are you in my bedroom?
My name
Let me
is Aranor.
let me get a closer look at
Oh
you.
no.
And she gets into your face here.
Oh, you are a handsome one.
Oh, that's right. She doesn't like. Oh no.
You. Very different from elves I have seen. But far too pretty for my liking. What is your business?
We're just looking for Gar.
Gar is not here.
We can see that.
Where is he?
Why do you want to know? I am in charge while Gar is gone.
How would you like to be in charge permanently?
That, my dear, is the plan.
Well, it's funny you say that, because we might have the same plan.
I don't think any human is fit to rule the crushing wave.
No, you can have him. We're just after Gar.
Why?
I mean, it's a really long story, and
I have nothing but time, child.
yeah. So, well, you see, it all goes back to, and she just looks across the room at the others and shrugs. Okay, so, well, we've heard that he might have I don't know, some kind of weapon, stick of destiny, something fun, and, well, we collect them. Right, we got a funny little air spear that our friend's got there on his back, and well, we're out to finish the set.
Ah,
So Gar's got the next one, and then
he
we'll...
has a trident
Thank you, a trident.
gifted to him by Hydra herself.
And how do you feel about Ol Hydra?
Hydra is all. He is unworthy of her attention.
Right, so we should do something about that. Right?
Is that so?
Sure. That's so. Anybody else want to?
That's so.
Who is this come to join your group? Let me get a look at you. I pushed the wrong button. I once again have pushed the wrong button. Ah,
By the button.
another human. Not quite as pretty as your companion. Perhaps you'll live. Now,
Appreciate that.
how do you intend to collect this weapon?
By dispatching Gar, of course. We just need to know where
but
he is.
how? He has gone below. He is communing with Ol Hydra.
Can we get to the below from here?
Perhaps. It is very dangerous.
What would it take to get him to come back?
I would say a large enough commotion would drive him back up. But perhaps not. He was called below.
How
And
do we get
while he
below?
is gone, I am in charge. At least of the eastern portion of the temple.
What if what if the person in charge, something happened to that person? Would that make him come back?
I don't know. You would need to... I would think Gar would only come back if both of his lieutenants were dispatched. Perhaps if you were to dispatch of the leader of the western portion, I could give you more information. Perhaps help you dispatch Gar.
Is this hag tall?
She is. She's not in the next size category, but she's taller than Moss. She's at the upper limits of what would be considered a medium creature.
So she's like 8.5 feet tall, probably hunched over a little bit though, right? So
She's a little bit hunched. I put a picture of her in Discord.
Can we see that sword over there?
Make a perception check. Everybody can.
There it is.
Aranor doesn't see it. Starsha definitely sees it. Winter's not even paying attention.
hey, on brand.
So, some of you have noticed it over there. Starsha is fixated on it and is pretty sure that is the treasure that the Nothics were speaking of. Or the secret that was buried under rugs.
Can I
You wanna-
try and be all stealthy and sleight of handed?
In this brightly lit room standing directly in front of her? You can try.
Brightly lit. That is unfortunate.
The globes. I'm on top of the globe. That's why you can't see
Oh my
it.
gosh, Ardor, I'm so sick of you having no night vision.
I need goggles.
Get some night vision goggles or something. This is ridiculous.
Sorry.
I can't
is
use
a
my shadow blade. I can't be sneaky.
It is a failing of humankind, dear. They
Seriously.
cannot help it. They are lesser.
Literally 60% of the party is night blind. Well, you want to maybe tell us about this other lieutenant? I mean,
Let me pull up his page. Ah, more broths. He's human, for the most part. He tinkers in his workshop to the west.
how do you spell more broth?
Morbeoth. Morbeoth. Morbeoth.
I use my divine sense on her.
How does that manifest? Don't your eyes glow and shit like that?
Doesn't really say there's any kind of effect. I just kind of know.
I thought divine sense was the thing that made your eyes glow.
We did that for Ori as flavor,
Oh, okay.
but I don't know if there's actually any I don't know if it manifests like there's nothing in the description that says it manifests physically.
Well, yeah. So you can tell, you pick up on all of the, quote unquote alignments of your group as well as hers, and she is registering as Fey and Evil. Evil.
Oh, I've got a question for you.
For me,
Yeah. So there's this thing that these guys brought to town in a box, and it kind of blew up and wrecked a bunch of buildings and killed a bunch of people. And it was what do they say? An orb, some kind of orb that they kept in a box. Does that sound familiar? Is that anything Gar cooking up? Is that?
it could be.
Do you know what that might be all about, or how he might
Yes.
make it, or
I do.
do you want to tell me?
Not really. Why
could-
do you want to know these things? I thought you were after his weapon.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if he can make, those orb things too, I mean, look, I'm after kind of whatever I can get my hands on. What do you want for it? I'll give you something.
I don't have his weapon.
No, not the
Gar
weapon.
carries it.
What do you want for the information about the orbs?
Oh, I see. What do I want?
I got some, trinkets and stuff. A little bit of coin.
I would like your prettiest member to stay behind.
What now?
Oh, it's not you, dear. Don't worry.
Jesus.
Don't flatter yourself.
Oh, I see. Thank goodness. Bye, Arnor.
Classic Starsha.
I mean, if we're going by charisma, mine's 20. But if we're that's not just physical.
No, charisma is described as being physically beautiful, but yeah.
Yeah.
You leave one of your members behind. Confront Morgoth. Return with his head. And I will give you my treasure, and perhaps help you with Gar.
Aranor kind of looks at Felix and Starsha for a read on what we're gonna do here.
Do you think Morbiath would give us the same offer?
Are you asking the hag?
Yeah,
or are you
asking
just
the
gonna
hag.
ask- Yeah.
I had not thought of that.
Like, does he hate Gar too?
We all hate Gar.
Oh shit. Okay.
But Gar provides Morbiath with his laboratory and his access to certain elements to tinker with. Whereas I think Gar is one-dimensional and unfit to represent all Hydra.
But you're fit to represent all Hydra.
Of course, the water and I are as one. I have swum in its depths. I have lived beneath the waves. I know what it means to believe wholeheartedly in the elements. Can the same be said of Gar? No.
Wait, his faith isn't pure?
I don't believe that it is.
I don't know what we can do with that, but that's a neat thing to know. Look, I mean, this has been great and all, but we can't afford to leave any member of the party behind, let alone our prettiest. We're already down one. He's really pretty. If you can find him, he's yours. She just kind of shrugs.
I have made my choice. Either agree, or you will all stay behind.
And we're talking for like an hour, or like until we come back?
What do you mean?
Like we leave somebody behind for an hour, you know?
Until
Or-
you present Morboth's head, yes.
Oh. Well, I don't think that's gonna work.
I don't think that's gonna
Fuck
work.
it. I activate Great Sword
Yeah, I was gonna say that's just
So be it.
initiative.
Dun, 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 dun. Boys, come and help.
All right, let's see. Let me get rid of this.
There it is.
Attaboy,
Oh
dudes.
my god.
You rolled for the drift globe?
Oh, I did. Oh,
Drift globe is ready.
it's because I'm on top of it. Hold on.
You.
Oh shit! Did I go first?
I'm moving it. Okay. It doesn't matter. All right. Can you clear the drift globe?
Yes, I can. Just give me a
All right.
second.
Starsha! What the?
But save my good rolls for, you know, the actual fight.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
actual combat.
Oh no.
Now, don't forget the ogres are locked out.
Oh, did you divine lock the door?
Yeah, your arcane locked.
Hurricane locked it.
Okay.
Motherfucking ogres.
They're still busy slapping each other. Shit, we lost the drip globe. One less party member.
All right. All right. Combat has started. This is not very combating music. As you said, activate Greatsword, she would have backed up slightly. Just a 5-foot step. And has begun to crouch. Winter, you are up first.
Winter is going to shit and reach into her bag of holding and produce a very familiar looking wand.
Sorry. Before you start casting, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no, I don't like this.
Add 3 to it.
Add 3 to it? It's not going to help.
Ooh, yikes.
You are frightened. For 1 minute.
Fucking fear.
Oh boy, I wish I knew what that did. I gotta look it up.
You got a purple skull above your head as you're running
Yep.
away.
They are purple skulls. Can you see them
I
around
see
her?
that. Oh yeah, they are.
Okay, so it's not bad. I mean, it's not bad for me. Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight, which is going to be the whole fight. However, the Wand of Magic Missiles I produce doesn't require a roll. And so Winter is going to pull this wand out and just point blank range blast the bitch for all 7 levels. What is that? 8 levels? I definitely don't have a good way to roll this. Magic Missile. On charge.
So all of you guys get +3 to your saves while in this room.
Okay, here we go. Actually, I do have a way to roll it. So theoretically, if I click that, I rolled 1d. So I rolled a 3 plus 1, 1d4 plus 1, so 4 points of force damage times. This is rough 7th level, so the spell has 3 darts plus another 6 darts, so 9 darts. 4 times 9 is 36 points of damage.
You can cast it at 7th level?
I burned all 7 slots.
And there's no penalty for range for Magic Missile, right?
Nope, automatically hits, no penalty for range. So, like, panicking, and then as fear sets in, she panics and just unloads the whole thing, and now I gotta roll a d20 to see if it blows up. Fuck, where is it? Wand of, there it is. Roll a, if you expend the wand's last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the wand crumbles. Thank God it doesn't. That's gonna be it for, and I think she's gonna scramble and try and, like, climb up on this chest here and back into the corner.
What was the damage total? 31?
36 points of damage.
Okay.
And so Winter is going to actually provoke an attack of opportunity as she scrambles back into the corner away from the hag. Not great tactically, but it makes sense to me.
Does the 13 hit?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, you're good.
That's going to be your turn.
Ogre number 1. Open door! You begin to hear the sound of pounding coming from outside. He will make an attack roll against the door. That's a
No,
hit.
the spell increases the door's DC by 10.
By 10,
sorry,
okay.
The DC to break it or pick any locks on it increases by 10. So if it's got an AC, I imagine that would also go up by 10.
Okay. That is his turn, and the door is intact.
You are next.
Next ogre.
Move outway, me go.
Oh, that is a hit. You hear the door begin to shatter.
Uh-oh.
You can hear stone crumbling. But that is his turn. Aranor. Before you go,
It is your
I
turn.
need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
9 or 12. Sorry.
That is a fail. You are frightened for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn. Everything is at disadvantage if the hag is within your line of sight.
All right.
Just for fun, is there like did she physically change? Is there something that happened when combat started? I know that's an effect she has. I'm just wondering why it didn't.
No, I just didn't have it in play when you guys were talking with her.
Got it.
'cause It seemed silly. It's called horrific appearance. Where she
So-
has a horrific appearance,
so,
so you
like,
guys are
may-
afraid of her.
Maybe she gets like taller and scarier, and the room goes dark and cold around us
Yeah.
as combat starts, and like
Sure.
Um.
Can you guys still hear the music?
Yeah.
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 It disappears for me.
So. Can I? So I can swing at a disadvantage?
Yes. You can attack her still. It's just
Okay.
everything's a disadvantage.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So 8 misses. I'm assuming?
And 8 is a miss, yeah.
Do I?
No,
Still
I thought 8 was the
You
damage.
rolled 15.
Yeah,
Oh,
15.
15. Sorry.
That is a miss.
And do I still get another attack? Can I
Yeah,
still
oh,
attack
yeah.
this? Nope. Well,
19 and a 12? 17?
It's a
I don't
17.
know. Yes, that will hit.
so that does 13 damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna smite
yeah.
at second level.
A bleed? Why did I put a bleed on? What happened here? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh wait, let me do it over here.
Double bleed.
Why do I have 2 bleeds now? What is going on?
Is she considered a fiend?
Is she considered a fiend? No, she is not.
Okay. 20 points of smite damage.
Okay. She is not looking good.
And I'll end my turn there.
Okay. Starsha,
Mm-hmm.
it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get behind her.
Yeah.
And then loot the sword.
Okay.
On brand.
Just kidding.
I
Well,
mean, you
actually,
totally
though.
can.
Actually, that may not be a bad idea. Otherwise, she may just go for the sword. Eh. Ugh, we have this stinking drift globe in here again, don't we?
Yeah,
Mm,
it's bright in here.
sorry.
Sorry,
Use
not
your-
sorry.
Use your
I
sneak
honestly-
attack dagger.
I don't know that you are sorry. 'Cause
You've still
you
got the
do
same
it.
advantage that you would be from dark because you're flanking.
She just likes using a shadow blade.
I do
She
like
can
it.
still use the shadow blade.
I thought it didn't do as much in bright light.
It does the same.
It does the same. It just doesn't give the guaranteed advantage.
Ah,
Well, I will use the Shadow Blade then. Oh wait, should I have rolled with advantage?
no, because you don't have advantage.
I don't.
It's just a straight roll. No.
Flanking.
No, she is afraid.
Oh, is she?
Why am I afraid?
Oh, sorry. You need to roll. I forgot to tell you to do that at the beginning of your roll. Roll
do
a
I
wisdom
roll?
save. Wisdom save. Ah, that is a
Ooh.
pass. You're fine. So yes,
I'm
you can
not
roll.
afraid.
You can roll with advantage.
Stone Cold Killer right here.
Scared.
Yeah, because that first roll was an 11, and that will not hit. That is also an 11? Yes. Unfortunately, neither one of your attacks hit. You're not quite frightened, but you're close, and maybe that's what's throwing you off. An 11 and an 8. Let me just double check. And an 11 and a 5. Yeah, they just don't hit.
Can I still try and sneak that blade?
No, because you've used bonus attack. No, it would be a full action to try and get that sword.
Ah, that's lame.
Felix.
So I need wisdom save.
You need a wisdom save, yes.
Yep.
That is definitely a fail. You also are frightened.
Well, then I'm going to kneel down and behind me summon a force ballista.
Okay.
But excuse me?
I don't know how we do that. I don't know if you have a token for that or how did you. There it is.
The hell's he doing?
Also. Oh,
Know how long it
man.
took me to make this ballista? Oh my god.
Is it supposed to be that tiny?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's technically
what she
behind
said.
him. You said behind you? I mean, the
Yeah, I was
curtain
gonna
is
put it, like,
there.
Well, no,
Okay,
like
let
behind,
me remove the curtain. Where? Oh,
like,
behind. Okay.
here.
Okay. That's easy. Can you control it? Can you move it?
I cannot.
I thought I gave you control.
So much fear.
I'll figure it out later. I thought I'd given you control. So you summon a force ballista.
And then I will use my bonus action to have it attack.
Okay.
So it's make a ranged spell attack. Is
Okay.
that with disadvantage? Like, is it feared?
It's not. I mean, it's inanimate, right? I don't know. That makes no sense for it to be feared.
Nice.
So it uses your spell attack?
Yeah, it says make a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
So then it's 2d8 damage.
Okay.
Eight points.
So it would be 8 points, and then push her back against the wall with the drip globe.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Yeah,
You guys have done a number to her.
The text for force, that's force
Oh,
ballista, right?
Wait. If she gets knocked back, do I get an attack of opportunity?
I don't
Nah,
think so.
She didn't move
Okay.
of her
It
own
wasn't.
volition.
It wasn't her will.
Okay.
Yeah, the text for Force Ballista says make a ranged spell attack originating from the cannon, and in the text for Eldritch Cannon, it is immune to. Somewhere in here it says it's immune to all conditions.
Yeah, it makes sense. Why would you have a ballista get poisoned or a cannon get frightened?
Actually, you know what? It doesn't say immune to conditions. That's I think that
That was a
from the
blatant
old-
lie.
No, I think that was from the. I got that off Google. I think it was from the original playtest rules.
All right, it's her turn, and this is bad news with 3 of you frightened.
Uh-oh.
With 3 of you frightened, I am going to roll a d6. Winter is 1 and 2, Aranor is 3 and 4, and Felix is 5 and 6. I will roll it. How do I roll it publicly here?
I don't.
Oh,
I don't like
no.
this.
I know what this
I don't
is.
like the sound of this at
Oh,
all.
I can do
Oh
a
no,
public
it's not
roll.
good. It's really bad.
How?
Sure wish Moss was here.
If you want to, you can literally just go /roll space 1d6, and it'll roll it out loud for everybody.
Oh.
No, that was Winter's roll.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's better.
Oh,
6 songs of
Aranor.
me.
Aranor, I'm so sorry. Because you were frightened. And she has you targeted. If you can see the hag, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
Roll well.
There it is.
Oh,
There it is.
Oh,
the
you are
most,
so
the most
lucky.
critical time.
You succeeded against Death Glare.
Holy shit.
I won't explain exactly what it does, but you succeeded.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Why is she not an initiative?
She
God damn
was.
it.
yeah, I can see her. I
Oh.
just don't see her number.
Yeah, I don't remember where she was in initiative. Winter, I know was. I think she was right after Winter, and then the 2 ogres, and then Aranor. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay, so that wouldn't have happened yet. That would happen after Winter's turn. So Winter, you'll go now.
Can I delay?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? No, she's gonna like clawing her way back into the corner, pushing as far back as she can from this thing. She's just gonna double Eldritch Blast it. It's gonna be a disadvantage. First one is a 23, and the second one is a Jesus fuck. 23 and a 22. I'm assuming those both hit. A
Yep.
total of 7, 12, 19 points of force damage.
She is on death's door, it looks like.
Holy shit! Holy shit! We gotta get out of here, guys! And she's gonna move over to here, and that's her turn.
I mean,
Don't
she can
have
leave
a-
the room. It's just a wall that you can pass through. It's just
Oh,
a
is
curtain.
yeah. You know what? She'll step out here and maybe have a look at the ogres.
Yeah, they are just outside the door.
And is the door open yet, or are they bashing
Yeah,
on it?
they bashed it open, but they couldn't move through on their turn.
So Winter runs through the curtain, and you hear her shriek as she sees both ogres through the open door. We got a problem! And that's her turn.
Okay. It is ogre number 1's turn. He will come moving through. Saluna! What you do? Me no care, me smash.
Shit.
Okay, let me.
Now we
Does
get to
the
find out if a warlock can tank an ogre.
Does a 17 hit?
Yeah, it does.
You take 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
That is his turn.
Make
Ogre number
ready.
2.
Your turn comes.
What you do with the Luna? The Luna, you okay? No.
Oh, me smash. Does a 22 hit? Yes.
Yep.
That is 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Tiny elf, you be paced.
It's your turn.
Aranor.
So, do I roll a wisdom save at the start? To get rid of the fear, or is it...
Oh, you're supposed to roll it at the end.
Oh.
I'll let you roll it now. Because I forgot.
There we go. 23.
That is enough.
Not for me, though.
Yeah, Felix, you might as well roll yours now, too. No, you're still frightened.
Seeing that the ogres have broken through, I'm moving out to Winter.
Okay. Well, you can't stand on her, sir.
Ow! Get off me, you big lug!
Can I stand there?
That's technically on him. Yeah, you can stand there.
I'm there?
Yeah, you can definitely stand there.
Okay. I'll move out, and I will activate Greatsword on this big guy here.
Okay. Uh,
24.
swing. 24 hits.
7 points, and I'm going to smite at second
Okay.
level.
Okay.
Smite for 11 points. So
Okay, so
18
what is the
total
total?
points.
18?
18 total.
Okay.
That's my first attack.
Okay. Can you see the blood on this guy?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. 26
Definitely hits.
for 10 points of damage. I'm going to smite again at second level.
Okay.
My last one.
Yep.
At second level. For 13, so 23 points.
Okay.
And that's my turn. Ending.
He is quite bloodied.
Okay.
I don't know why it's automatically applying the bloody condition. Or the bleed condition. I'll have to look into that. Starsha, it is your turn.
That's great. Everybody left. That's lovely.
Mm-mm.
Felix is there.
You
Why
got
should
this.
look at me.
You
Why
got
should
this.
look at me now?
Because you're about to hit her.
I have faith.
Is she injured at all?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's on death's door.
Oh,
she's,
okay.
She's quite hurt.
All right, all right. Why did they
Before
not
you
take
go,
the Nerf globe?
before you go,
I'm not going.
roll a will save.
What was it? Wisdom?
Sorry, wisdom. No, is it wisdom or yeah, it's wisdom. What am I saying?
Nice.
Yeah, that's enough.
Why
You
did they not
shrug
take
off the fear.
second globe?
What's your language?
Well, it would have moved closer to him, I guess.
Yeah, I can't grab it. It's in dark. I can't see it. There you go. Use your Shadow Blade.
Okay, I'm gonna use my Shadow Blade now.
You could use it before.
Yeah, but it didn't do anything before.
Now you are in dim light. A 14 is not enough.
Are you for real?
I am so for real.
Why though?
Because that's what it says. That is not enough.
This Shadow Blade is useless.
The one time it doesn't hit and she's throwing it out.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here, this garbage sword.
Well, well, well.
That's your turn?
I guess so, because... Wait!
You
I
got
already
another
have the
attack.
Shadow Blade, so I have another attack. Right?
Yeah, with your other, whatever your other weapon is.
Alright, let's see, what is it? The short sword. But I don't have advantage on that, right?
No,
No.
you wouldn't.
Be a good one. Be a good one. Are you for real? Okay, I'm just
These are your
gonna-
dice.
That's the opposite
I
of a good
will
one.
now stab myself, thank you.
Okay. Take 3 points of damage.
For stabbing myself?
Yeah.
Yes, you go. I took him. Because...
Felix. We didn't have to really take them.
So I'm already frightened. Doesn't matter if I don't have to roll again, right?
No.
See, when you're already fucked up, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna try to twin firebolter.
Okay. At disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it shows me disadvantage too. So the lowest roll was the 17.
Yeah, that's what it says.
That's cool.
That's cool. For 9 points. Oh, she is not doing well.
Second one's a 16.
A 16 just hits.
For 6 damage.
She is down on one knee.
Well, then I'll use my bonus action to tell my Force Ballista to attack.
Okay.
Jesus. Eight points. Darkstar.
What is the first one for? Oh, to the attack to hit. Right.
Yeah.
For 8 points. Okay.
That is my turn.
All right. She has sunk down to the floor and is barely breathing.
Winter's gonna bonus action chug a potion of greater healing.
Okay.
If I can find it in my inventory, potion of healing greater, regaining 14 hit points.
Nice.
Yeah, not nice enough though. And then she is going to drop back to one knee, brace herself on her back foot, and double Eldritch Blast. Actually, she's gonna Eldritch Blast the ogre to the south.
Okay.
And I don't know.
To
I
push
guess,
it, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Do I need to? I need to declare both targets when I roll. I can't do like one and then the other.
Yeah, I mean, is that what you're intending? To shoot one at the south one and one and then
I
one
mean,
to the side.
if I hit the one to the south, I want to then take a shot at the one to the east to try and push
Okay.
them both away.
Okay, we'll roll one and we'll see what happens.
Holy fuck! A 21 at disadvantage.
Okay.
For 8 points of force damage, he is pushed back 10 feet directly away from me, and then I'm going to hit the other one. If a 15 hits.
I think it does. Let me check.
Or 6 points.
Yes, 15 hits.
Yeah, so
And he's
8 points
pushed.
of damage to the south, 6 points of damage to the east. The east is pushed back 10 feet as well.
Just real quick, does he have disadvantage against the ogres?
Yeah, because they were in melee.
Oh, okay.
And she's gonna I can't move back towards the hag. She's gonna tuck
Stay
in
near
next
me.
to she's gonna tuck
Stay
in next to
near me.
Aranor, just kind of like hide under his elbow. That's gonna be her turn.
Okay. With the last gasp that's in her, Felix. You're the only
7.
one- You're the only one she can see in the room. Unless the curtain is open. Have you guys pushed the curtain aside, or do you just keep moving through it?
By now, I'm sure we probably knocked it away during this battle.
Okay. I'm going to roll a d6.
Okay.
Felix 1, 2, 3, and Winter 4, 5, 6.
And that's a wisdom save
Yes.
with a +3,
Plus
right?
3. Yeah.
20.
Nice.
A 20 is enough. She curses out at you.
Damn you all! Oh, I've broken my hip.
Eat shit, you salty bitch!
And that is her turn. Ogre number 1. It's gonna charge right up. And take a swing at Winter. I'm assuming a 9 misses.
Yes, thank God.
Okay. Ogre number 2.
It will be your turn next.
Gonna take a swing at Aranor. Does a 25 hit?
Yes.
You take 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
That stings.
Yeah, they ain't
It is
fucking
your
around.
turn.
Aranor.
All right. Aranor's going to activate Greatsword on this one, the wounded one.
Okay. I just removed the curtain. So Felix doesn't have to keep moving back and forth to see shit.
Oh, 9.
9 does not hit.
Okay. He's going to swing again.
Okay.
13 hit.
13 hits.
9 points of damage.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to do Shield of Faith on Winter,
Okay.
which adds +2 to AC. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Starsha. Oops.
Oops. Starsha.
Alright, I'm not even gonna try the frickin' Shadow Blade anymore. Am I still holding it though?
Yep. She is gasping for air.
Okay, fine. I'll use
Okay,
it once more.
fine.
There it
Hooray.
is.
That is a hit.
There it is.
About
For
time.
11. That is enough. She only had 1 hit point left.
Wow. I could have slapped her and she would have died.
Yeah, you could have coughed on her. She would have died.
Wow.
COVID.
COVID.
So she is dead. You can move up with the others if you'd like.
No, I want that blade.
Okay. So
I'm not
that's
even
your
gonna
turn then.
sneak it anymore, just picking it up.
You still need a full action to do it, so you can't.
But I have a bonus action.
That's a bonus action, not a full action. You'd need a full action to pull it out.
Really? Okay.
Yes. Yes, really, for reals.
I think
Felix.
the Shadow Blade is the bonus.
They're fighting. She's arguing.
Mhm.
No, it's a bonus action I thought to activate the Shadow Blade, or is it an action? I don't remember.
It's a bonus action
No,
to
the-
summon it, but she used
Yeah,
her
the
action
bonus
to
action
attack,
is the summoning of
Yeah.
it.
so you can't pick it up.
Next turn. Felix, it's your turn.
What kind of sword is it?
You
is
can't
it-
really tell. It's half buried under the rugs and the furs.
And you
Why-
didn't need to see it.
So I'm asking, would it be a great sword or a long sword for weight? Would I be able to tell?
Great sword.
Make a perception check. You can't tell. It's a sword. You can tell because it has a hilt, but you can't really tell how big it is.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to cast catapult on it
Okay.
and launch it at the injured ogre.
Okay.
If it's a great sword, it weighs 6 pounds and I can't lift it.
Okay.
If it's a long sword, it's a dex save of 16.
Okay.
The hell?
He passed his dex save,
Okay.
but the sword still goes flying across the room.
Okay, so the sword would like fall at his feet.
So that sword you were after, Starsha, is no longer there. You watched it come flying out from underneath the furs and launch across the room.
Wow.
So then I'll use the bonus action at the Force Ballista at the injured ogre.
Let me move this drift globe out of the way. Um,
16?
yeah, 16 hits.
9 damage.
He's dead.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
So just the big guy to the south,
Yeah, there's only one ogre left.
and the fear is either gone or it doesn't. It's
It.
no consequence.
Let me see. Well, because it only pertained to her.
Right.
Because she's scared.
Well, I don't I don't have a lot I can do.
Yeah, it'd be gone.
Other than I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this guy twice again at point blank range.
Mhm.
17 for 8 points, and he's knocked back 10 feet, and the other one doesn't hit.
8 points, you said?
And then I think Winter is going to
Stop pushing me!
Stop hitting me. She's gonna stay there.
Yeah, stay
Where else
there.
is she gonna go?
Stay there.
Let's do a bonus action heal. We're gonna heal Rin for 2d6. Let's see if I can do this from here. Boy. Yeah, here we go. You regain 6 points of health.
Nice.
No, I
And
haven't done
that's-
any magical healing effects yet.
Aw.
That's fine. And that's it for Winter.
It's the ogre's turn. Why you push? It's gonna move up and swing at you. Does a 25 hit?
Stop hitting me, you big bully! Hit him!
You
yeah, it
squishy! 13.
I'm going to Divine Allegiance and take all the damage done to myself.
Okay.
does. Hey, he hit you.
What? Why you no bleed?
I don't know the effect of that. Like, some kind of, like, holy light shimmers
Probably.
in front or something, maybe?
Yeah.
And transfers to me? I don't know.
Yeah, it's like it siphons off of her with this yellowish, this pale yellowish golden light, and transfers to Aranor, and his wounds open up further.
It is your turn.
Aranor, it's your turn.
All right. I am, as always, activating Greatsword.
You can't activate what's already active. You'll stall your car doing that.
25 hit.
Absolutely.
12 points of damage.
Okay.
Swing it again. So
Okay.
15 hit.
Yes.
9 points. 21 points of damage.
All right.
Come on!
You come on.
Oh.
How good you at slap game?
Pretty good.
No, that's stab game. Totally different game. Starsha,
Mm.
there's no sword for you to grab anymore.
And I'm salty.
That's your boy that did that.
I'm not talking to him anymore. Well, if I can't grab the sword, I'm gonna start and loot the dead body in front of me. Still got this with the ogres, I'm good. Anything on her?
No, not on her. She has nothing.
No, what about her sexy chest over here?
Well, you attempted to loot her and she had nothing. You can't loot the chest too. That's on your next turn.
Oh my god.
I'll let you bonus action loot that chest. There's a potion of Hill Giant Strength, a potion of Fire Resistance, 28 platinum pieces,
Mm-hmm.
and 190 gold pieces.
Ooh.
And it is now Felix's turn.
Am I at disadvantage?
Yeah, you are right beside it.
What a dick. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and try to twin firebolt anyway.
Okay. Yeah, it's just a disadvantage.
Ugh.
Yeah,
No.
doing the attacks inside Foundry is so much better.
Yeah. The 11 hits.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
My god.
5 points. What the fuck?
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna attack with the Force Ballista then bonus action.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
hits. Yeah, they have a very low AC because they're big and slow. Did it hit for... Oh, there we go. For 9. He's not looking great.
And then I'll push it 5 feet away.
Okay. Stop pushing me!
I will push you all I want. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay, it's the ogre's turn. is?
No, it's my turn.
Oh, sorry, it's Winter's turn at the top.
You know the drill.
Yep.
Finger guns. Pew pew. 10 and a 12. The 10's a natural one, so it misses.
10 misses. 12 hits.
Wow.
7 points of force damage and push back 10 more feet.
7 points, okay.
Was that normal or disadvantage?
That was normal.
Yikes.
Yeah. Well, I've been rolling crazy high though, right? Like those disadvantage rolls that were all above 20 was just insane.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be my turn.
You guys, you wait there. I'll be a minute.
Well, now I feel kind of bad.
Okay, me ready.
I'm not sure I like your ogre voice. I feel like I'm killing Cookie Monster, and I feel like I'm killing my childhood at the same time.
This choice you made. Smash!
Kevin from The Office.
I got
I'll
a picture
use-
of Oscar the Grouch and Taylor Swift in their childhood more.
He's going to attack. Who he gonna attack?
Aranor.
No, he doesn't like you. He really want to squish the squishy.
Oh, me squish.
Now we'll go for Felix. Does a 20 hit?
No, I'm gonna shield it.
Oh, balls. I should have gone for Winter. What?
If can I use Sentinel to use my reaction to make an attack? It says when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you,
Yes.
you can use your reaction.
Yep. Yeah, I forgot Sentinel had that feature.
19
Yep.
for 12 points of damage.
What you kill us? We no do no wrong.
Right.
Me dead.
Yeah.
I did. No more cookie.
No cookie for you, me dead.
We are out of combat. Oh god, they're dead. My
Alright.
throat hurts.
How many hit points you need, Winter?
Well, I'm good. I'm good. That was a lot. She's gonna risk a peek back into the hag's room. I'm assuming Starsha's in there, finishing
No,
up
she's-
looting, digging
Just
through
rummaging through stuff. Yep.
Yeah. Whew.
Can I get some healing for my throat?
I'll make you a cup of tea afterwards.
Oh, hot damn. London fog?
Yeah, I could do that.
Awesome.
Dark, that
Cool.
was some awesome performances tonight.
Oh,
I especially the devil talking back and forth to yourself.
all right, so Starsha's looted the room. I don't know if Felix made a note of it already.
No, I didn't.
Okay, I will just go over it right now.
What's that?
It's 190 gold pieces. I think I said 18 platinum pieces or 28. I don't remember. Potion of Hill Giant Strength and a potion of fire resistance. In addition, there is now a sword lying on top of the bearskin rug.
Okay, is it a long sword or what kind of sword is it?
Make an investigation check.
8.
It is a sword. You've seen enough swords to know. I mean, it feels stupid to punish you. I don't know what this is, but I mean, it's a long sword. But you wouldn't be able to tell anything more than that. It does seem very fancy. It has rubies in its pommel, and in the hilt.
Can I identify it to see if it has any magical properties?
Yes.
Um,
Cast Identify, and while Aranor is actually holding it, Aranor, you notice that it is growing warm, and the rubies are beginning to glow.
It's a bomb.
Okay, well, I guess I cast it because nothing's happening.
Yeah, you cast it. You just got to mark off the spell. Identify doesn't really have an effect. I didn't give it one anyway.
Oh, I think I cast it twice. Oops. Oh well.
Yeah, just make sure you only mark off one spell. So you learn a few things. You take a good look at this sword. It looks like it's made of dragon bone. And the leather on its grip looks like it is dragon scale or dragon hide. It has very intricately cut rubies on the pommel and the hilt. And the reason that it is growing warm and that the rubies are glowing is because it does so when it is within 300 feet of a dragon.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
And I think that's where we'll end it.
Hmm.
I don't want to continue farther. It's getting late.
Yep.
We're already over on time.
Can we, so we don't burn time next week, talk about a at least short rest in this room?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's a relatively safe place. People don't like to come in here, so we could. I think a long rest is pushing it, but
Yeah, you've talked to a few people now that are like, I'm not going in there. I'm not talking to them.
yeah.
They're afraid of Thaluna. Oh, I really wish that she had gotten off that spell.
Does it take somebody to 0?
It does,
Oh, Jesus fuck.
regardless of how much health they have. As long as they're frightened,
That was my only crit of the evening.
yeah,
At that time.
yeah, it will
that-
take you to 0 hit points.
That's
Can you counterspell it?
No,
Nope.
it's a creature
okay.
effect.
Yeah, it's effect of her visage.